You know, I might actually. So...
That's not good fighting music. That's a toner.
Ryan, you got really quiet there, by the way.
Well, something started to beep everywhere.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what that is. So, anyways, you may have noticed that Grim is not in the chat today.
Yes, we have noticed.
Yep, but he is talking to me over Skype, so he cannot hear you, but he can hear me, and I can hear him, but he can't hear you. This is done by the design, as he will be fighting in the ring, and you will be able to watch what's going to happen, but
clever.
he will not be able to see. So without further ado, I'm going to screen share what's going on.
Boom, boom, thump. Boom, boom, thump.
Go ahead and click on my screen, and I will share this with the rest of you guys on Roll20 so you can see as well, Grim. So there you are. Mocked this puppy up today.
Nice.
All the ohms. It's a big fucking arena.
It is a big fucking arena.
You know how to. You guys actually know how to make Roll20 and Google Hangouts into one thing?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Blood sacrifice?
I've not been particularly impressed quite yet.
Oh, yeah.
But
Ohms
maybe
are there.
There
I'm
does
not
seem
going
to
to be
be
there.
some efficiency issues, but
yeah.
Oh, that was X's name, Long Arm. Better than X.
But anyways, I'm also recording this so Alex can come back and watch, and you guys can kind of get it from both sides. So that should be good. Anyways, without further ado, so anything you want to be doing before this battle gets underway?
Well, Oops is going to be very astounded that he's still alive. And probably arrange for Grim to enter the arena.
Okay.
As I've said before, like passing him off as I think Lord Flex, new bodyguard who wants to show off.
has it actually occurred to anyone that if these things are being worshipped as gods, maybe they are like a match, even for and a start?
That's adorable.
Before we get into that, because I am coaching Alex in the other screen, what stuff he can and cannot use, you mind giving us a quick overview as to what's happened since last week and what happened last week?
Well, last week, not really too much happened. It was a very short game. This week, Lupus and Maul were both charming bastards. Maul accidentally seduced a noblewoman, and Lupus made friends with a space marine.
I'm just naturally charming.
And now,
Yes, 2 natural 1 rolls for charm in 1 week. My jimmies were rustled in all the wrong ways.
Yeah, Rose for life.
God damn it.
What we do, Sarah, you bring us in here so we can break things.
You know, I had plans about how to go about things, and then
well,
suddenly you're making friends with Space Marines and convincing them out of fights, so I can't just narrate the whole fucking thing. I wasn't even going to have to make a map, you bastards.
I'm sorry. And just so everybody can see, this is the screenshot I took to,
Yeah, beast.
No, I mean, like, just the perfect timing of the screenshot.
See, the thing is, Maul's gonna have to, like, he's going in thinking, alright, sweet, there's gonna be an Astartes fight, I get to see what these guys actually do, except for one of them shooting a servo target with a fucking flamer point blank.
Poor
and now it's just gonna be Grim fighting a raptor, and that's nothing new to him.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh,
So,
cool. Jeff
anybody
might
else?
be back. So that time.
So instead, I'm just going to be pre-gaming pretty hard unless alcohol's allowed in this place, in which case I'm just going to be drinking during the match.
Oh, you know alcohol's allowed in this place.
Awesome.
Totally. As for finding out the particulars of battle, we can do that once you get to the stadium, because it's already, the time is drawing pretty near, and you can see the streets are already starting to crowd with people. And Jeff might be back, which would be really super if you were. So you guys all sort of gather what you got and set off. Grim appears to have grabbed up some of his old stuff to bring that he can fight with. Multitude of different weapons and armor. And even before you reach the square, you can kind of hear it. Throb, voices, stomping feet, thousands of residents start to line the rooftops, watching from afar as more file into the circus itself. As a lot of you find your way in, you find it to not be entirely what you expected. A massive arena. Yep. And now I give you elevator music.
So, Ellen, how are things?
Oh, well, you know, sorting papers. Putting them in this file, pulling them out of B file, putting them in C file, taking files out of C file, and putting them back in B file. With the
But in triplicate.
With triplicate, yes. So, not entirely what you expected. A massive arena dotted with tall, jagged boulders. It's clearly a ring that has seen much use over many centuries. Past the throngs of screaming, cheering Luggites, you notice the gleam and shine of flak armor down in the pit. Imperial Guard, hundreds of them. You take your seats in the rather nice front row spots given to you by a reluctant submaster who looked particularly dogged once he realized the promised Astartes would not be returning, but owed the seats to the affiliated of the main attraction nonetheless. Down below, the Luggnum sewer rats march out on a parade ground routine, clacking their rifles from shoulder to shoulder as their ranks weave in and out in a show of hard-drilled choreography. The people around you scream out a chorus of the capital's national anthem. Its ending punctuated by the guard firing blanks, hopefully, into the air, marking the pre-game climax.
My leg!
Far off in the distance, my house! My wife! Kark!
Timmy, no!
Timmy, no! And they all start to file out one of these gated doors here, all leaving in sort of 3 split portions, and leaving behind, clambering up on top of one of the jagged rocks, is a rather stout little ringmaster of sorts. He's wearing a large red overcoat and clearly hasn't been informed of the situation, because as he introduces the events for the day, he finishes it off by claiming that a Astartes would be...
Damn it! God damn it!
That Astartes will be doing a man-on-man battle with a Gnosis Raptor, and while he does not doubt the fighting might of the Astartes, he is keen to see what Gnosis's prized creatures can do to a truly worthy warrior, and wonders what marvels this ring might have in store if even an Astartes sees reason to fight here.
God damn it. There goes my entire purpose for not getting Cornelius to fight. Being secret. God damn it.
Well, he never shows up.
Is the ringleader a ratling? Please tell me.
He appears to be short. It's hard to say if he's a ratling. He does have some serious buck teeth.
Okay.
Jokes I don't get, but
Jeff is like texting me while he drives, and I'm like, no, please stop. Just go home. Go home. And so the proper festivities start up. And at first, it's meanwhile, while this is happening, you can almost hear that master getting throttled downstairs as the mix-up is explained. And Grim, for you, downstairs, it's just a complete bustle of shouting and echoes and voices as people are hauling animals left and right, getting what look like, goodness, what are they called? Penal persons, or prisoners rather, kind of suited up and ready. And standing right alongside them, there you are, trying to fit into whatever primitive armor that they have. The rules in this ring appear to be no power or chain-type weaponry. It's all primitive weapons and primitive armor. And they've got some full plate for you. You can't really fit the greaves, but the chainmail kind of hangs past your knees anyways. Yeah. So it's...
Oh dear.
So it works quite well. And you're not hampered, so that's good at least. You've got your choice of...
You killed him.
You've got your choice of really any kind of weapon. If you have your own weapon that counts as primitive or at least isn't a power or chain weapon, you can probably use that. You're going to use your old hammer from way back when? Okay, that sounds good.
You had a hammer?
Yeah.
Chain hammer.
Before even that. As well as his combat knife. It's sort of a backup. Okay. So you guys kind of give your own good lucks to him. What would you have said to him, and I'll relay it? Any last words? Good wishes?
Tear it apart.
Tear it apart, says Lupus.
I don't know who's fighting, so...
Okay. So, oh, that's right. Here, I'll move your beer sack next to you, Maul.
Thank you.
Beer sack.
Lady beer sack. The dice are cruel.
Yeah, the dice.
I want to...
We did that together.
Yeah, the same dice that made red yarn.
Dude, I'm serious. It's in the chart. I rolled it. Red yarn is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't give me that. So, you guys take your seats. And...
Look at all the cute little minis.
Look at... Oh, and as you kind of look up, you notice a kind of a wash of red off in the northwest corner. And you realize at some point the Ohms apparently managed to acquire themselves a bunch of nosebleed tickets to the show. And
they just walk it up there.
Judging by how they're all sort of leaned back, they've probably got their oculars like honed in, so they've all got binocular vision anyways. And they're all just sort of talking and chatting, and you can see Insensuous and Strong trying to get after each other around Glom, and he keeps like batting them away. And they notice you guys and wave. The people around them look terrified.
Oh,
I wonder if they have signs to spell out things.
Yeah, they do. They've got Astartes, but some of the letters are like out of order.
Astate.
Astate. So, anyways, so the first shows start up, and it's pretty mild fare. The first battle is a couple local heroes battling it out, duking it out to the blood. No one's killed. The crowd seems unimpressed, and the ringleader, now sweating profusely and red in the face, comes out and explains that there's been a bit of a change of pace, and they're going to have an even grander finale. But
that's
for now...
All right, who wants to bet it's like 3 Raptors versus Grim?
But for now, let the blitz begin. And he hops down and kind of rides a little shutter out, and you see a bunch of various prisoners, rough-type persons, gangers, scum, sort of ushered out of the gateways on all 3 sides. And they start to fill up the ring, and there's probably at least a good 50 of them. And the crowd's getting really excited. They're stomping their feet. They're cheering, screaming. And the prisoners are just looking all around, sort of confused. You want to make me a Lore Imperium roll, anyone? Or rather, it'd probably be Luggnum, but...
Is it common?
Yeah.
I think I get it.
Yeah,
What
you
the
fucking
fuck?
get it. Fuck. Stop. I hope those dice betray you at a really pivotal point.
Yeah, I need to roll.
Fuck off. Okay, so...
Remember, guys, the rolls are random.
I can't.
This is his revenge for that whole, Chomley Maze thing.
I guess
Yes.
so.
Yes. My
So,
revenge.
you will know in great detail that one of the classic methods that these prisoners have on Luggnum and on many hive worlds like this where there's fighting pits is that they can commit themselves to trial by battle. And normally this is done by two or three of them being let out into the ring and doing battle with a Carnodon or something similar. And normally they all get blown away, but never like this, never with so many of them. And the answer to this conundrum is soon broadcast as the Ringmaster's amplified voice decrees that the one remaining survivor will be allowed to go free and live. And,
kill each other.
yeah. And the bloodbath just starts immediately. It's awful. It's brutal. The splash screens go up. And the crowd is just fucking eating it up. They're going crazy. Women are covering their kids' eyes, but the kids are like peeking around and going like, yeah.
This is what you take your kids to.
Yeah, right? Oh, grimdark.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean...
Well, it's either that or they're in the streets killing each other doing Obscura,
Kids these days. And, yeah, you guys want to make me some agility checks in that front row?
Sucks to suck. Hope you brought a poncho.
Wouldn't they have those splash screens? Whatever.
Not for you, it's the perk of the front row.
It's the perk.
You get
this
to breathe
this
it
is
in.
honorary.
Okay, yeah, I failed pretty badly.
You
3
get
degrees.
you get a bath.
She kind of
like
warned you, like,
Some arterial
yesterday,
spray.
Flash zone.
Just rainbows up there. And it's spattering the walls, and the ground looks proper slippery at this point. But eventually, one remaining survivor holds the head of his combatant up high and is led atop a chariot back out of the ring. And an intermission of sorts ensues. Bodies are toted out on pickets, mopped up. Entrails are sort of shoveled off into carts, and the peanut carrier servitors start hovering around, doling out conveniences.
They sprinkle some sawdust to absorb some of the wet parts.
Yep. And Beer Sack is like, oh yeah, good choice, honey. Lupus, as it were. Or Maul, rather. You look so similar. I don't know what it is. So.
Oh,
finally,
yeah, poor string.
once the ring seems cleared up enough and everyone starts to take their seat,
Good luck, Grim.
you see the ringmaster again come clambering back out. He is raised up to the center boulder up there. And he looks like he's sort of straightening his suit for a while regarding the audience, and he says, "We have brought you much blood today. Much bloodshed indeed. But the main event remains. And I am remiss to inform you that, unfortunately, the Astartes is not coming today." And, like, you hear the crowd just booing, upset, throwing their trash in the ring. They're completely losing their minds. And he holds up his hands
into the ring.
He holds up his hands and he's like, no. It's okay. It's okay. You still got a good show. Today, we have a special combatant fighting here today. It has been nearly 5 years since an abhuman has entered this ring. Yes, we have an abhuman here tonight. Don't worry, he's one of the sanctioned sorts. A warrior, they say, hailing from a dead world, many sectors away. He has slain multitudes of creatures in his time. You've got more beans. Okay, thank you, Greg. That was a bad time, Greg.
Beans for the bean throne.
I will have some beans in a while, Greg. Thank you, though.
Couch for the cow god.
Today, you will see an example of what the Gnosis Raptors can do to such a warrior. So, without further ado, and he steps off, jumps back on his little hover platform, and skitters on out of the rink.
By the way, putting money on Grim.
Okay, they're all putting money on you, Grim, by the way.
I might have some money on the Raptors.
And tentatively, the gate
Hedge
is
your
raised.
bets, guys. Come on.
And Grim, you step out into the ring. Compared to the dark of underneath the galley in there, is blinding out here as the thin atmosphere of Luggnum shines down, painful rays onto the battlefield. Even in the evening, the glare is just piercing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, typing's probably for the best.
Why does it do that?
And somewhere off in the distance, past the hordes of screaming fans, you hear another gate raise. And for anyone who's looking at my screen, okay. So, if you'd be so kind as to roll initiative.
Go, Grim. Tear it to shreds. Beep, beep.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people on the initiative.
Oh.
Purge the initiative.
I purged it thoroughly.
Gave it the right good fucking.
Oh, it was totally fuckle.
Well, looks like the Raptors getting the first move.
So we'll have
At
to
least
see.
they don't have any, like, unnat bullshit going on.
Not yet. As the Raptor steps out to the rest of you guys,
what?
by the way, which none of you have seen Luggnum Raptor before. Actually, Ben's character will have. But you are currently hanging out with Jeff's character, who hopefully should be along shortly, and then we can break and do that.
Oh, no,
For
we're seeing
those
this
of
through the
you
end.
who have not seen a Gnosis Raptor before, would you kindly make me some Xenos checks?
Base fail. I'll. Yeah, I'll let it go.
Okay. So, I mean, whenever you were studying that whole gene stealer threat thing,
Even Grim got it.
yeah, you came across some various studies of what gene stealers look like and what Tyranids look like. And as you cast your eyes over the Saurian, which you are familiar with Saurians, every boy who grew up in the Imperium was, you know, just completely buried under books full of Saurians.
Enraptured.
Enraptured, one could say. God, that's painful.
You did it.
Looking at the Saurian, you can see where they might have taken some influence from the humble Tyranid, whatever Magos was responsible
Could
for.
you say humble?
Was responsible for this bioforging. And it has been forged. Parts of its limbs gleam with an unnatural fusion of materials. Its hide seems somehow stronger moving together like plates as it steps, raising its head, looking around. It takes a few steps back from the crowd, looking almost frightful for a moment, its head swiveling around as it gauges its surroundings. And you want to make me an awareness... Actually, Maul, would you care to make me an awareness roll? You're going to have to get like a -30, but... Wow.
Oh, goddamn. We've been doing good.
You kind of arch up over the crowd to get a better look at the thing, and you can see an injector array strapped to its neck on a collar.
Oh, dear.
And you see a couple of the red vials drain, and its attention is completely removed from the crowd, and it gets really, really still for a moment. And then it raises its head, and it starts sniffing, and it moves.
Remember what I said about putting money on Grim?
You may have made a mistake.
Possibly. I should have bet more. No, there's no interfering. Unless it gets bad. Unless it gets bad.
You guys can do whatever you want here. So, that said, Grim,
I'm going to throw Volk in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
God, there are so many icons on the screen right now.
So many names on the screen.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, this is a perfect point to
call it
diversion.
Next week.
Nope.
No.
No, we're not stopping. We've got diversion, so because Jeff is here, which means we can flash over to the other thing that's going on at the exact same time.
Okay.
The Inquisitorial Palace is being broken into.
Cliffhanger.
Actually, while we're doing that, that reminds me, Novus, or rather not Novus, Jesus, Lupus, you get a call on your Vox caster, or your short-range Vox.
Mm-hmm.
It's the governor.
Oh, dear.
He says, I'm most sorry to bother you, Master Lupus. However, I've only just been informed that there has been a sighting of that loose raptor, apparently, in the mines, and the mine master has called me to inform you and tell you to please come whenever you can, and he's fearful for their safety there. And you're more than allowed to come in the mines, just please come quickly.
Alright, we'll be there as soon as we can. Oh boy, Grim, we might have to, leave.
So how are you gonna wait, or are you gonna split the party?
Well, Cornelius is probably gonna be happy to know there's a loose raptor that he can fight.
Yeah, just have him go deal with it.
That is quite possible. Hello, Jeff.
Greetings, fresh fish.
Why, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little quiet.
Yes, fresh fish.
Oh, goodness. Irving, stop it.
Alright, I'll shove this thing down in my throat. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Cool.
Hello.
So, just to give you a quick overcap. Overcap. Right.
There's too much of it.
So Grim is actually not in the room right now because he is currently down in the ring fighting things. So consider this kind of the room for people who are not currently at odds with a raptor, and can see what's going on. You incidentally can see what's going on. In fact, both you and Esse can. Is that how you pronounce his name, Ben?
Esso.
Esso? Esso? So it's Esso.
As in senior officer?
So you two have known each other for a while. You've both been acolytes under Reichenbach for some time. And you've probably pieced out however it is you two work together and you've got some sort of seniority going. You're both very similar folk, two sides to the same coin. Both well-bred, well-learned, supposedly. At least that was the intention. Whether or not you took it to heart is God knows. And so I'm sure there are some issues with which you can relate. Either way, you now find yourselves together on a bit of a task. Would you care to explain to Esso what you're up to? Jeff?
For me to explain?
Yeah.
Well, as I think as far as Titus is concerned, he was here to try and find out more about the Raptors. Is that the task you're thinking of?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And you got that ticket up to the ship, as it were?
Yes. In fact, better than front row seating, we have seating on a Noble's private viewing blimp.
This one, right here, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, just a second.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't have to be friends with a mutant or anything to get them. All I did was walk in there and try to buy a dinosaur.
Abhuman.
It's like my family specializes in weapons. I hear you got some nice ones.
Grim is a weapon.
Something sponsorship.
We'll just put it in a cryo tube and wait until we need it.
Yeah, rich bros have all the fun.
So you're really just in it for the dino. You're in it for the D, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We have got a little bit of money on the clever girls.
Okay.
You are about to lose it.
I mean, I've got my money on the dinosaur, like straight up. Like,
Right.
Hey, welcome to the joint.
So about how much would you have on the dinosaur? Let's just say rough numbers, just for fun.
oh well, yeah. I mean, I don't really have.
Yeah, you don't have a finite amount. It's because you don't really have to
here's
worry
the
about
thing.
finite amount.
Is it how obvious is it that the person that's going to be fighting the dinosaur is Astartes? Like, has that been publicized?
He is not Astartes. In fact, you don't hear what's going
Yes.
on, but whenever the guy comes out, he is like the tiniest dude you have ever seen. In fact, he looks like the interrogator that you work for.
Hell yeah, 200 thrones on the dinosaur. No.
So the deck aboard the Lord's Whimsy is opulence manifest. The floors are shined and lacquered with a rich material you recognize to be knallwood. The walls gleam with pearlescent glow lamps hung from their ornate Faransi wrought iron stations. The windows stretch from knee-high to nearly 2 meters above your head, giving you a fascinating vantage of the city, and more interestingly, on the circus below. The circus, you know, is not a circus at all in the classical carnival sense, but instead is a coliseum, a massive thing built for a time when the planet was operating at its peak and hordes of mutants gathered up from the wastes would be allowed trial by combat against some of Calixus's most ruthless and violent predators. These days were not those days. Now the best you could hope for was some lousy gladiatorial combat, only to the blood, no less. Sure, occasionally there would be the cut purse, the murderer, the rapist, opting to try their luck with the resident graying old Carnodon. When it wasn't falling asleep, it made short work of them. Naturally. But it wasn't a show. Not like the old days, not like today. The Gnosis Raptors have been the first good thing to happen to this dome since Lord Baronati had his head taken off by a lucky axe throw nearly 5 years before. Between that and the rumors of an Astarte signing up for the free entry billet, the Colosseum is properly packed. There's not an empty seat in sight, and people line the rooftops nearby to watch. Even from up here, you can feel the nervous energy. The figure beside you, however, does not seem nervous at all, though the nobles and merchants lining the windows of the Lord's Whimsy whisper and point, searching for this unnamed Astartes and balking at what they're presented with. The emissary Jack seems unfazed, his eyes casting downwards to observe. In the short time you've been in his presence, you can't help but feel somehow uncomfortable around him. There's something about him, his posture perhaps, or the odd smell, or perhaps just he repulses you, something deep down within you. Then again, that is perhaps just the way of the Mechanicus. He readjusts his hands, unfolding their long, pale digits to rest upon the burnished rail in front of you. A display on his wrist flashes readings from under the hem of his red robe. Belasco, was it? A familiar family line, yes. I suppose it only natural that you seek out perfection in your monsters.
Titus Belasco would give the man a slight bow.
He bows his head to you and to your partner and extends a withered, old, bony hand to him.
Yeah, I sort of courtsy.
As perfection is concerned, I suppose it's dependent on whether or not you can control them.
Oh, we can control them all right. You see how it hunts? And he points to how it kind of walks around sniffing the air. By the way, it's your turn, Grim, so go ahead and make your turn. It is controlled by several doses of stim currently, among another interesting cocktail of drugs. They give its mind a hungry thirst for combat that it otherwise may not be so inclined towards. This particular strain of raptor, this breed, is intelligent, but intelligence breeds hesitance. But hesitance does not make for a good show. So we facilitate.
And its natural inclinations?
Its natural inclinations? Well, self-preservation, I suppose.
Freedom, perhaps?
I would not give such a lofty notion to a lizard. I doubt they understand such concepts. They merely want to eat and fuck as any human would.
Fair enough. I peer over the window, and I just sort of mumble about how I wonder if the Astarte claim, if there was like any credence in the beginning, or whether they were just trying to get our attention.
I had heard that there was an Astartes to be on and he seems to sort of falter at this. And for a while, he goes completely still. Like, completely still. Not even drawing a breath. And whenever he comes back, he says, I was present whenever the Astartes presented himself. And he said that he would very much like to prove man's worth in the light of monsters that this world seems to cherish, as they should. My monsters are most precious.
I mean, as far as I understand, the reason why man lives is because he's generally smart enough not to fight these kinds of things.
By the way, you guys are able to watch the raptor make an embarrassing display as it tries to climb the wall, falters, and falls back on its ass. The crowd starts jeering and throwing some things, and your partner up there on the airship pauses and starts tapping some things on his wrist.
Titus, in the meanwhile, is going to avail himself of whatever drinks they've got on this carouse test. I scored a rather impressive 1 out of 52.
Are you on Roll20?
No, not yet. I need to. I mean, I've got an account. I'm not in your thing.
Oh yeah, here, let me give you the link. I trust your one. So you're schmoozing around.
I wouldn't have wasted it on a carouse test if I was gonna pull one out of my ass.
Well, you can use it to try and kind of schmooze your way up to anyone in particular if you like.
Oh, and who will? You will.
Okay. Let's see here. So I'm dropping you the link in 2 shakes. Go ahead, Grim. Oh. Let's see. Invite players. Copy pasta. And it's on your Skype.
Thank you.
Okay. So you see some of the nobles like laughing and chattering as the raptor falls back. And Grim, you want to make me another awareness roll? Man, I love that Gatling gun in your picture, Jeff. Or maybe it's a flamer of some kind.
It's actually supposed to be like a scrap together steampunk flamer.
I love it.
It's like the first costume I ever made.
Oh.
So proud.
Just barely aware.
Echoes.
Barely aware.
Going.
So Grim, you
You're going.
you see something coming flash by on the east somewhere, and some rocks tumble off a cliff face there.
Here, this is Houdini.
Jesus Christ!
Sarah, the guys they just hate you.
You hear the gnome emissary beside you make kind of a squeak of dismay as he starts hammering some controls on his wrist. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I should be laughing, but I am.
I hate you guys.
Don't blame us, blame the dice gods.
These dice. Lupus, you consumed all of the luck. Oh, God.
Not to be mean, but I hope that's not your real laugh.
No, I've heard his real laugh before. This is just the special vulgarness that I bring out of him.
This braying.
It really is braying. And so, after a while, the emissary turns back to you. Let's see. Try. Go, Grim. Okay, Grim, you can go again. The emissary turns back to you and he says, I assure you this is not the usual function of these creatures. Fuck, this thing must be retarded. Oh.
Titus will continue to watch quietly, rubbing his chin, because he's seen what they're capable of. And he's not sure if they're...
Grim, you are able to catch sight of the raptor, and I'm going to move it to the token layer. So it's headed around this bend. And you see it... So it's... Did you make your full move, Grim? Okay. So it kind of turns around. I'm going to make an awareness for it.
Oh my god.
Grim's in the rocks. He's a stealthy fucking squirrel.
Yeah.
Do you want us to roll?
So Esso's going to stop watching the game now. He's already bored.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, it's just a poor, scared creature that some, they put some gladiators in to kill.
I swear I'm not lying, it was so good yesterday.
What did I do to these dice? So anyways, that was an awareness roll. It doesn't see you.
Yeah, I was just...
But it was headed this way. And it's going to head over to where the rocks are easier and try to go up again. Surprisingly, it makes that. And you see it disappear out of sight again. Grim. But you know exactly where it went.
Okay, if I may, Lupus is pretty sure that Grim's got this in hand, so he's going to head to the mines.
Okay. Are you taking your comrades with you?
Yeah, get a couple of Eomes and maybe a Erdeburn.
It's kind of hard to reach the Ohms right now, but you could probably bring Erdeburn since he's right on the end there.
Don't they have a microbead or something?
They do, but all you can hear is them shouting and munching, shoving popcorn into their feed receptacles.
It's like Cookie Monster. You just crunch it up and then throw it into your face. They're not eating it.
You turn to that channel, and they're just literally screaming binary at each other over money on Grim or money on the Raptor, or who's going to have to clean the bathroom next over it.
Oh, for the love of...
Well, they are kids.
yeah.
But Heir to Baron would gladly go with you.
Okay. Is Novus gonna stay or gonna go?
Novus, do you want to watch this go down, or do you want to go to the mines?
Is Novus there?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, more help would probably be good. Plus, I worry leaving you alone.
Okay. Okay, so Novus comes along. And, let's see.
Have Caitlin stay to keep an eye on the fight. And,
Okay.
and Volk.
Kaylin and Bulk will stay behind. So you guys head off, and I'll let you kind of move your icons off to the side. And Heir to Baron will head off with you.
Okay, gonna contact Cornelius. Tell him that there is now a purpose for those claws.
Okay. And he nods he replies in the affirmative and says that he'll meet you at the mines.
Oh, I need to change my name in here. See, that'll be...
Jeff squints at the arena below.
I broke the fourth wall so hard.
So
Yeah.
the lizard just barely manages to scrabble up the hillside. And he's creeping around up top. And he's lifting his head to the air, sniffing about. And you can just see the figure next to you, the emissary, has gone stiller than usual. And Grim, would you care to make your turn?
Excuse me.
How many over 95s have I rolled so far?
Let me check.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4, and you got an 89.
You can make a climb check
So,
at -10, which I guess
4 and a half.
Yeah, it'd be a climb check. God damn it. The servitor kind of hovers over to you, Maul.
Yay.
Man, Titus is like smooth as fuck up there. You guys can speak up.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, yeah,
Man versus...
Episode's really, really kind of disappointed. He was like, I imagined a creature with cunning malevolence, something that, really took pleasure in hunting and killing a man. But this is just unsporting.
By the way, Jeff, you need a silly title.
What's that? A silly title?
Yes.
Ooh,
Let's see here. The emissary is very quiet at that. And Grim, you see the raptor, and it looks startled as you clamber up the other side.
Run away!
But it soon lowers its head, and its mouth opens to reveal a large, gaping rows of razor-sharp teeth, and its tail sways from side to side as it appears to be sizing up, charging you, waiting for the next 95 to be rolled so it can topple off the side of the...
It does that cat butt wiggle thing.
Does it... Wait, does it look like it's been flossing?
It does, actually.
Good.
So here's a question I actually mean to ask you guys, because I'm not quite sure on it, and I searched the rules and I searched the internet and I couldn't find a definite answer. When you have multiple limbs, Imperium, when you have multiple limbs, it allows you to take an additional attack for those limbs, correct?
I don't know.
This
You might be able to find that in the...
no,
no.
I know that's a fact. I don't know how that applies to bite. I assume it's the same because you're attacking with different limbs. So you should be able to make a bite and a strike with your hands in the same round.
It's probably the same way that like D&D does it, in that you get like a bite and then 2 claws. And
Treat it as an offhand weapon?
yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, it gets kind of weird with even in D&D, because like the bite will sometimes be considered like a primary attack and the claw secondary, but it's like, it's weird.
Because, for example, this thing has lightning strike. And whenever we were doing the Tyranids, they have lightning strike and also 4 claws. So they would make 2 different sets of lightning strikes, because you can make a whole different attack or action for the different set of limbs.
For the record, we weren't actually fighting Tyranids. It was just a thing we did when we were bored.
Yeah.
Like, non-canon.
So, but this sounds more...
Tyranids.
This seems better treated as an offhand weapon. So, 1 attack with the mouth and then lightning strike with the hands. So, anyways, it is going to make... There's a pause as you two sort of meet gazes. And the raptor rushes forward to strike you from over the rocky hillside.
Yeah, and Grim one-shotted a lictor.
Yeah, so this is gonna get messy real quick, guys.
He one-shotted enough for like 2.5 lictors.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make 1 attack with +20 with the claws, and then 1 attack without.
Do you want us to roll, Sarah?
I will do it. He makes it.
Oh dear.
And he makes it. Now
Double
the mouth cannot be parried. The claws can.
Can it be dodged?
They can be dodged.
Headbutt the mouth.
Counterattack.
So he's got 2 attacks coming at you, Grim.
Suplex the dinosaur.
I have 2 hours left.
Holy shit.
For the record, that's 2 hours left of being a teenager. Yay.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is it your birthday today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Shit. You didn't tell me that.
I thought I did.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'll have to
okay.
do something cool for it.
It's okay.
I'll draw you something neat. Well, shit. We'll have to congratulate you whenever the clock turns over.
Yeah.
You dodge his huge jaws, but the claws do connect. And they are rending claws, so that's neat.
Oh dear.
Yeah. There goes that college fund.
12 plus 2, so 14. Pen 3.
Oh dear.
So it races towards you, leaps up, comes back down, and you deftly step aside to avoid the bite, but its claw rakes him from the side, digging into the armor and cutting a nasty gash across your right thigh.
Oh dear.
Now these claws are not primitive, or at least they don't have the property. The teeth are. So let's see. Basically, on the claws, that's going to penetrate because the armor is AP 5, but it is primitive. So the claws will pen all of it, but the mouth doesn't have any pen, and it's primitive. So your armor will negate 5 damage from the mouth whenever he bites. Yep.
How do you even know it's Lupus's?
Never lupus.
I'm not gonna.
Not gonna set that up.
I said I'm not gonna say fault because it's awesome.
Okay.
Tear. Or smash.
If you can tear with a hammer, props to him.
You know he'd find a way.
It's a thunder hammer.
Thunder hammer.
Thunder hammer.
Oh, would you look at that? It is hammer o'clock.
It is hammer time.
Sarah, get out of my head.
God, it's so moist in here. This is deeply unpleasant.
Might not be my head.
Ugh.
Don't ask why, but just know.
I'm just so glad this is how we can break the rest of the group into our first session.
Welcome to the team.
You can't run. Beep.
Bloop.
Yeah, sorry. I need to make that not make noise.
It's okay.
Grim.
You're not even there. You left him.
Yeah, you left him behind, man.
Yeah, I need to go kill my own raptor now.
Raptor.
Or conversely, get my own raptor.
I tried.
Shit's expensive.
Man, I'm gonna get one for free.
Although I hear there's one running around if you can catch it.
Yes, that's what we're going for.
Mm. By the way, you can't help but notice, Grim, that these look a lot like Tyranids in a way.
Oh,
You feel a certain hatred.
Okay, the titles are now getting a bit ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh, that poor raptor.
Oh yes, really.
Poor raptor.
Don't spend a few seconds. You only have 6. So if he gets all of his Tyranid bonuses, he can do like 30 damage in a hit.
Now let me stress, you guys are free to leap in and assist at any point here.
Oh,
You
so.
only need to know that the walls are about 15 feet high, but you can probably negate that.
I don't
Does it
think
say
he needs
RN?
any. The
I
only
will not
person.
survive the fall.
The only person
Yeah,
in that. The only person in that arena who needs help is the raptor.
I mean, if you guys jump in, it might start a riot.
This is also true.
Yeah, and I've got money on the Raptor, so you better watch out.
No, I think our
Grim
bet
for the
gets
fight.
negated. I think our bet gets negated if other people intervene, so we might get our money back.
I'm not going anyway.
Depends how they roll here.
If people intervene, the house wins.
Wait, shh.
Yeah, probably.
He's about to roll.
Lightning
Well,
strike.
we don't need to hear him rolling. We can't.
Shh.
What are you shushing for?
Shh.
Oh, I thought that was just a mech flushing coolant.
Well, that's 2 of them, so yeah,
No,
about
3.
40 damage.
Damn. Okay, he's gonna try and dodge one of them. We've seen how good his agility rolls are so far. Let's see if that manages. With the stem, it might.
Juiced.
It does not. You hit him twice.
Nice.
Isn't that 3 times?
Oh,
Under 78?
shit. Yeah, 3 times.
Unless
Okay,
I'm missing
then
something.
Who wants to try and guess how much damage he's gonna do to
I say
How
40.
much damage isn't? I bet 60.
It's like an over-under thing.
Yeah. I'd
Okay,
say
Grim.
probably 50, give or take 5.
Well, I'm out of the running.
Jesus. Okay. So he's gonna have... Now, he too has primitive armor. So don't have to really worry about the primitive thing there. But he also only has 4 points of armor. So does that thing have any pen, rather?
It's the hammer.
Okay.
No.
So no, not at all.
If this thing has more than 50 wounds, then it'll be worth the money.
Well, it does have a toughness bonus of 10.
Oh,
So
That's
there's
impressive.
that.
that's bad.
If you
Could be
guys
worse.
ever feel particularly heretical and you want to put something terrible in your body, check out Malgaresian Bioforging.
Yeah.
And on that note, he is going to soak 14 on all 3 of those. So that's
Shit.
going to be 11 and 3 and 8.
Wouldn't that be 5?
Is it 5? Yep, you're right, 5.
Oh no, wait, it can be 8.
No, 5 is good.
Damn it.
So, but
Rolling
the hammer is a
11.
nice percussive blow, so
Wait, rolling
uh,
what?
minus
Drop a log.
I was using roll to
Adding.
do math. So I'm gonna roll agility to see if he doesn't go flying off the edge. He actually manages to maintain his grasp.
Shit.
And he is going to make another attack.
Oh god.
But he's far enough back that he has to move forward.
So no
well-
full attack. That's good.
No, he kept his agility, so I'll let him do his lightning attack,
Oh shit.
which will be 3 attacks plus his offhand, which is his face. So last one is his face. Gross. 2, 2, 2. Damn, those are terrible. Okay. He makes exactly 2 of those, the mouth and the first claw, so rolling the claw first.
Wait, shouldn't he dodge?
Yeah. Go ahead and you can try and dodge or parry the claw, and you can try and dodge the mouth. Go for it.
Come on, Graham.
God, Novus. Wayward Son. That's an excellent title for him.
That was the name once we're on.
More than a shuttle. Yep, well, what do you want to dodge? The claws? Okay. So, head. That is going to be a 1d10 plus 14 tearing with no pen.
Dear.
Oh, Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Dear.
Well, it can't Righteous
he's not
Fury.
great
It's a
enough
damn
already.
heathen.
He doesn't get Righteous Fury, that's true.
Oh, Mo, you dropped your title.
Yeah, I'm trying to be the mature one
You
here.
can take 5 off of that, so it's 19 damage. And then 1 to your toughness bonus, so 18. Okay.
Damn.
Don't forget True Grit. So what's that put you down to?
Yeah, aerodynamic.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. It's a great song.
Okay, so you're at -4. It is a rending, and that's going to be to the 24. That's an arm.
Not again.
So
You
-4 rending to the arm is going to be.
You didn't really need that arm, did you?
Anyway.
Okay, not impact, not explosive. Here we go. Rending. Arm. 4. The attack flays the skin from the limb, filling the air with blood and the sound of his screaming. The target falls prone from the agony and takes 2 levels of fatigue. The limb is useless for 1d10 rounds.
Grim doesn't need that.
Let's see. Now, are you right-handed, Grim? You're actually you're ambidextrous.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that's helpful. And we'll say you've got quick draw, so you can quickly just pull it over to your other hand. Even if it did get you. And so Grim bellows out a blood-curdling scream of pain as this thing just rakes its head down, bites through the armor on his right arm, and drags its teeth down his arm, flaying skin from bone. And the crowd just starts to go wild as blood pools down his side, puddling onto the ground. And up in the blimp, Esso and Titus, you see the pale gentleman standing beside you. His expression twitches, not in a grin, but it just almost seems to just flinch.
May I attempt a, well, let me actually make sure. Do I have that?
And you see him
I don't actually have scrutiny, so I'm going to just pass on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I don't actually have it, but, it's what, perception?
Yeah.
Well,
actually, I think scrutiny is
Brian,
a fellowship.
what are you doing?
Getting ready to go heal his ass since you fucking signed him up for death.
Yeah, totally your fault.
I'll accept
Yeah.
that.
I won't be able to tell.
Okay. So it's hard to say what this guy's thinking. It's like reading a cogitator, and you've never been very good with computers. So it's tough. Yeah. Grim, it is your turn, though. And Maul, you're perfectly welcome to do that. Go ahead, and I'll add you to the turn order.
No, he's just going to heal.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to pick up his bloodied corpse and patch him up.
Sorry, the headphones from my head. Titus, it seems like it's mostly just bland nobles. Luggnum doesn't really have much for gallantry compared to what you're used to.
Right.
It's almost like a pale shade of life on Scintilla or Malfi. They're trying to be cool, but really they're all just posers.
They don't even know. They don't even know about noble vendettas. They don't even.
They don't even.
Do you even incest? What are you guys doing?
They're just not incesting hard enough.
I mean, jeez.
Do you guys even incest? Well,
The Lannisters send their regards.
And the Cylon.
Hey, what?
You're looking a bit like your dad there, Thaddeus.
That was never confirmed.
Mother lover.
Code name Oedipus.
Ooh.
Oh, that's my boy.
That's how you make a mama joke.
So, I'll try and roll dodge, but this is going to be messy. Yeah. So the raptor seems like it kind of gums on it for a while and drops it to the ground. And for a moment, you feel like it might be hesitating because it thinks it's already won. And as it looks up, the squat, his arm just a bleeding mass, kind of flips up to his feet and grabs the axe or the hammer along the way, does a neat pirouette on a foot, and just brings it slamming back down on the side of the head of the raptor. And you want to do some damage for me?
Grim, your battle cry should be clever girl.
Oh, yes. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
with
let's take a look. It has. Oh, this might not kill it. Let's see.
Shit.
Here.
Well,
So
it won't be biting.
Each one of those gets a minus 14. So that's going to be a 5, a 4, and a 1, which is a total of 10.
Wait, are you missing something? The last time Grim rolled he got when he rolled a 9, he got a 25 damage.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I think he's
significantly lower. Are you forgetting to add something, Grim?
Can he even swing this thing with both hands anymore?
sure. I mean, you got a. Last rolls were he can't hear me anyway.
1d10 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 6.
Yeah,
versus...
he was adding an extra 6. You should be adding another 6, buddy. Oh, those were his fate points. He uses his fate point to add extra damage for Tyranids. It's a squat thing.
Oh.
Squats are weird.
Okay, so
Yeah. That was dumb.
So I'm gonna give this thing a minus 30 to its awareness to try and, or its agility to try and keep its feet, and it goes flying off. And that's a good.
Makes a working noise.
15 divided by 3. That's 5 meters of fall damage.
Oh dear.
Fall damage is under flight movement, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Unless the dinosaur evolves very quickly, this is gonna hurt.
Hey, it is a raptor.
It does have a few feathers on it, but they don't look much useful. No, unfortunately, it does not have catfall. I'm actually working from a basis of the Saurians in the end of Dark Heresy, and then adding some goodies from Bioforging and
I
something
figured
else.
that's where you were going with the bite not being able to be parried.
Yeah, big head. Boop, boop, boop. I cannot find it. Normally I'm better at finding these things.
Big head and tiny arms.
Oh, you guys. I always have the hardest time finding fall damage. I don't know why. It's just off in the middle. There it is. Of course. Okay, so it's going to be 1d10 plus 5. Not negated by armor.
Toughness.
Oh.
Just toughness. It's all by toughness. So he rolls and hits the ground. The crowd is going so nuts that it's hurting your ears. He scrabbles around to find purchase, rights himself, and runs off this way.
Coward.
And you see the fellow beside you tapping some buttons on his little recorder there. Go ahead and make your movement, Mole. Grim, it is your turn. This guy is going to slip back into GM site. Okay. So, Titus, while this is happening, you start to integrate yourself with some of the more well-to-do, and you, let's see, you probably have a good idea of who some of these people are. Most of them are barons and merchants of really basic materials like iron and stone. Really boring stuff, really. They're inbred, but not inbred enough to be interesting.
They haven't built up any really destructive personality traits yet.
Not yet. They're working on it.
I'll take them under my wing.
They've only been inbreeding for 1, maybe 2 generations. They're hipster inbreeders.
Nice.
It is your turn, Grim.
What hipster ones have been doing it for thousands of years?
What's that?
Good point. I got it backwards.
They're trying to be mainstream. Jumping on the incest bandwagon.
Okay. Let's see here. And also, it's at this point. You guys want to make me awareness rolls?
I'm not there.
Anyone?
Right.
You gave up on your friend, asshole.
I have to go kill him.
Dominated!
Anyone who is watching that really closely,
All right.
you can. So that would be Esso and Maul and Kalen.
So when we put our thresholds for our rolls, do you prefer us to just like type what it is and then make the roll, or what? Like.
I trust you to say if you rolled under or not.
All right. Let's.
So you guys, Maul, Esso, you guys notice potentially a reason why this change in behavior is happening. Whenever that hammer hit, it knocked the stima ray off of its neck.
Yes, Grim.
And the whole rig came crashing down to the ground. And whenever it rolled off, it kind of rolled away. And the crowd can see this. It's actually hunkering back over by the gate and trying to wiggle its head through the bars. And the fellow beside you, the pale one at the window, is jamming his finger down at some controls.
Surprised they don't have a backup for this thing.
Well, incidentally, they do. You hear a horn blow, and the gates all raise.
Conditioned response, motherfucker.
Oh no.
It's called training.
Oh no.
And 3 more are ushered out. And you guys can see this, by the way. And Grim, you're actually up at a vantage point where you can see them now too. So I'm just gonna move them onto the table.
Oh God! This is cheating.
That's
unfair.
The crowd is actually
loving it.
Half of them are booing because it's an unfair match, and half of them are eating it up.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And the stadium announced, "Oh dear, it seems we're having some technical difficulties."
Whoops, the cages are all opening! Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, at that you actually see Erdebaran's team kind of half raising from their seats, and the Ohms are looking like their jimmies are pretty rustled too.
Oh God. This could possibly be bad.
Well, Maul's there.
Okay, that would be first step. This could possibly be terrible.
Now you guys, these Ohms actually have stats, and they can be seen here and accessed. And now is the time we're going to be redistributing the ownership of those to you guys. Now you'll see all of their stats on this neat little list that Irving very helpfully put together. If it says they've been given training, assume they have a +10 to that skill.
These guys are so cool.
So now let's see here. Let's just kind of go in order and claim these guys. So let's see. Glom, who would like Glom?
I will take Glom.
Okay. So we've started with Irving. I'm gonna just look at this list here. Grim, you're already fighting, so if you don't mind, I'm gonna leave you out of this affair.
Oh, and by the way, guys, just a heads up. If you get the Ohms killed, I kill you.
I'm actually gonna I'll add you to the Google now. The Google now that you can see what's going on and you're not missing.
Added to the Google.
Alright, do they still only have all those wounds that they are shown having?
They're back up to their normal wounds.
I mean on the list.
Yeah, they have those many.
Yeah, damn it.
So if you, okay.
I swear to God, they're going to be getting so many
Okay, so Glom, you've already got control of him, right, Irving?
Yes. I swear to God, they're getting so many sound constitutions.
Okay. So let's see here. Ryan, who would you like?
I believe I had Strang.
Okay, so I will give you back String. Yep, and you've still got him. Okay.
Only 10 wounds.
Jeff,
My God.
which one would you like?
Who? Can I go with Folger?
You may have Folger.
Are they armed?
They are always armed. Let's see. They've got their Venator blades.
Oh no. Wait, wouldn't they have lost
those would have been lost, yeah. That's right. That's a good question. I think they would all carry typical blades on them, and I think Abraham would have at least seen them off with mono blades to replace what they had had.
Don't, you idiots.
So just regular mono blades.
No.
And
No.
Too bad you left.
And they could have that, or they could have just a regular las rifle, so it's basically what's there, but without the tearing.
Yes, las rifles. These guys have been taught more,
But they probably would not be carrying those, so I'd say...
oh, goddamn
I'm
it.
pretty sure you can't bring that kind of caliber into a fucking arena.
Can't really bring that caliber around.
If you're on the noble blimp.
Yeah, you can if you're on the noble blimp.
Because you're on a blimp, and what are you going to do?
By the way, at this point, as you see people moving around, Titus Esso, would you mind making me some awareness rolls?
Oh, no, they're all
And while I'm doing that, let's see, who's the next person in the room?
Listen,
Ben, would you kindly make...
charge in.
Who would you like to adopt here?
Give me Incendius.
Incendius, gotcha.
Fire is good.
Fire is good.
No, they only have 10 wounds.
He's picked up a hand flavor, and he brings that everywhere.
Where did he...
He's got a secret apartment.
Andrew. Are you there, my friend? He is not there. Okay. I am going to give him Lorem.
Wait, he's there.
Oh, he is there. Okay, which Ohm would you like?
Oh no.
You're muted on oh
my
no,
babies.
That's creepy. Don't
Shut
call
up.
him that.
Oh no, we haven't
teenagers.
been hearing you at all.
My teenagers.
I swear we still think that you're very funny. It's just that we haven't heard you. Oh, now he's gone. Okay. Okay, so he'll be coming back soon. Let's see. Back up to the top of the list. Steven,
Yes.
which one would you like?
We've
got Lorem, Longarm,
Longarm.
Balin, and Mike.
Longarm, formerly known as X.
Okay.
It would be very nice.
Convince.
Oh god, they're gonna die.
Only if we send them in.
Andrew,
Yes.
I still can't hear you if you're speaking. But would you kindly pick 2 ohms for me? And let's see, coming back down the list. Or rather, just pick 1. No, they've got different stats. They're on this guy.
I swear to god, the ohms are gonna start getting some constitution, I swear.
Jeff, would you pick 1 more? You've got Lorem, Mike, and Balin to choose from.
And Balian is the one on the far right that doesn't have a name. He doesn't talk.
Oh, okay.
It's creepy.
He's got brain damage.
I'll go with Balin.
Okay.
But he's got a bit of the brain damage.
A bit. Okay.
He's got a really minor case of serious brain damage.
Okay. And Ben, what would you like?
I thought I had Incendius.
Oh, you've
Or-
got him and another.
Oh, I get another.
Yeah. Everyone
I can-
has 2.
Who's left?
Lorem and Mike.
Oh, okay, then I'll take Lorem.
Okay.
Mike is clearly already loved by someone else.
So, and Mike will be given over to Novus, who will love him thoroughly.
Oh god.
Yeah, now you have a real problem.
Yeah.
If you would all kindly roll your ohms.
Oh, this is gonna get messy.
And they all have their initiative bonus.
As I say, they were all given instructions to just run in.
No.
No, they're sort of at their own whimsy here.
They decide all on their own.
And their very best buddy is getting hamstrung by a bunch of lizards, and they're not having any of it.
Oh no.
So that's why I was
These
going in.
little idiots.
Ooh, okay.
Yep, so just look up what they are on the chart and then throw it on there. And then you can drag the number, like literally drag it across the screen to the appropriate one.
Oh god. They have. Oh no. This.
Good job, Irving.
Revenge.
Kill them.
This is revenge for the Raven puns, isn't it?
Your max initiative.
Nice. Go ahead and drag it onto the ohm you control.
Okay, and if you guys up there could kindly punch the lights out of the emissary dude.
Hey, you don't even know them yet. You gotta wait for them to come to you.
We just thought the small guy, like the squat guy, was kind of like some sort of madman who decided to fight a carnosaur.
Actually,
oh god.
Did you guys make those awareness rolls?
Yes.
Did you make them? I mean, did you succeed? Go ahead, Jeff.
You didn't say anything. Oh dear God. I'm gonna go on to the bed now.
Night, night.
I'm starting to feel deep regret. Shut the hell up.
I had 2 degrees of success on the awareness roll.
Sweet. Okay. So you guys will recognize the people who are starting to spring into action. They are those visiting strange sorts that met with your Inquisitor, potentially another acolyte team.
All right.
The ones that are really, really bad at disguising themselves in public.
Yeah, that's right.
They go around wearing a false mustache.
Yeah, and the big noses with the big black round.
The Groucho Marx glasses.
Yeah. It's Groucho Majos glasses. Who has Lorem and Mike?
A beep boop.
I think I have Lorem.
Okay. Go ahead and roll his initiative. Lorem's initiative is a +3.
Luckily, they're all so much alike.
And Novus, I think I gave you Mike. So if you don't mind rolling initiative for him. And also Novus if you plan on fighting.
Lorem, why do you hesitate to save your friend?
It's okay. I'm a coward too.
Okay. Grim, now that you're in the room with us, what will you do now that this turn of events has come to pass?
I'm so sorry. If you survive, I'm going to do something, I don't know.
The raptors all look kind of confused at this point.
You are going to be breathing, Amisek.
Grim, on the plus side, you might see Maul kind of on the railing, about to do something potentially stupid.
It's Maul. If you didn't do something potentially stupid.
This is gonna be good.
I don't have my guns, but I do have something.
Oh.
And you, by the way, up there, Esso, Titus, you're watching all the nobles start to go, oh my word, are those young men? Look at that young man! Look at that! Look, he's climbing in.
My word!
He's gonna get killed.
He's such a brash young gentleman.
Yay! Well, would you look at that?
Oh, that's really cool, eh?
Is it too late to take my bet back?
House, I'd like to withdraw.
It's pretty much exactly this video that I just sent you. Look at this.
This is not going to end well. I'm so sorry, Grim.
So the gentleman who created these things, does he have any like wires that kind of?
You gotta unplug him.
Well,
I love you.
He's got the typical sundry of tubes.
Spill your drink on him.
Yeah. I'm gonna stumble into him.
He appears to be keying things up with his little encoder on his wrist.
Yeah,
He's punching some things in at the moment.
Spill your drink, blame it on turbulence.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've been drinking so much. I'm going to like trip over myself and just stumble into him. Probably almost the most violent kind of manner possible, because I'm such, a clumsy oaf.
Accidentally suplex him.
Would you care to make me a deceive and making that seem unintentional?
Okie dokie.
Come on.
Is there any way I can catch wind that he's about to try this?
You want to make me a scrutiny? And watch him, like, tying him up?
Scrutiny.
Do it on roll 20, just type.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my bonus real quick. So it's just...
This is
I'm
excellent.
not trained in this. Really
You guys you've done things together. You know each other.
Yeah, you know this guy pretty good. He doesn't have a bleeding heart. But you're fucking transfixed on what's going on downstairs.
Fate!
Yeah, you can try and fade it. You've got plenty of fate points.
No,
Like Rip.
not on this.
No, you have 3.
Yeah, we just all reached Ascension. So you basically...
Yeah, no, I've got 3. I just...
Oh.
I gotta basically get below a 17.
Oh. That's... Okay, that's...
Scrutinizer.
That makes
Hey,
sense.
with tonight's rolls,
Yeah,
your next
and I
one's bound
haven't
to be like a
actually
1.
spent all my XP yet.
Oh, well, you haven't spent your XP yet?
No, because I'm still like trying to download the book.
That's okay. I'll send it to
Cool.
you. But your scrutiny, you assume it's trained, because that's something you are going to buy as a fellowship character.
Yes, you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
so
I'm
just
talking
go
about
ahead and give yourself full scrutiny and give yourself a bonus or 2 if you intend to buy it.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
in the path, so.
Yeah, never mind. It's completely obvious.
No, you
Okay.
rolled a 100.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
You-
do
no,
1d100.
did-
I rolled a 100.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Huge difference between
Do you want to keep that?
Say with the 100, you're like pressed
No.
into the glass,
No,
trying
he-
to look harder.
Sarah, he didn't roll a D100. That was just
Oh,
rolling
he
100.
rolled a 100. Okay.
Rolling.
I put a piece of paper down that said 100 instead of.
Understandable.
The 76 is not going to do it.
Okay. So,
Are you gonna
Titus,
fate?
you're not even fucking paying attention as Belasco goes, whoopsies.
I'm
and
the Belasco, yo.
Yeah,
fucking-
sorry.
Oh,
That's SO.
sorry. Titus, rather, and Esso. So Esso just sort of tips it right on over onto the little array that guy's wearing on his wrist, and it starts to fizzle and spark.
Oh, God.
And he looks over at you, his eyes wide with it, like there's just no emotion in them. They're just peering right at you like he's trying to assess what you even are.
Yeah.
And
He's our new best friend.
there's just like
Smile and shrug.
Hope you packed a parachute.
and, and he motions down at the array, screeches, "Look what you have done." Look what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just goes ballistic for a moment. And finally drops he takes off the sparking apparatus, like throws it to the floor. It smashes and kind of falls into little pieces, and he just turns off robotically and stomps out with all the nobles looking on, like slack-mouthed.
Yeah, I pick up the array. They're like, well, maybe I can clean it off. I don't know. And then I just sort of shove it into my coat.
Okay. Okay. So that's cool. So the so all the ohms, their jimmies are well rustled. Grim's not looking so hot. Where is Grim? Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is. And they're kind of looking around, curious, and start to just sort of amble back around the doors like they're trying to get back in, and barring that, we'll start to kind of creep back along the walls. And the crowd seems confused and angry.
Damn it, it moved.
It doesn't move far, it's kind of looking around. And that brings us to Maul's turn. Maul, what are you going to do?
Well, before when they were, aggressive and crazy, it was going to be really cool. But now it's just kind of meh. So, pull the lathe baton from my legging and hop over this railing.
Oh no.
Aiming for the raptor.
Okay. You want to make me an acrobatics roll to land on top of it and bring down the hammer?
Not so much bringing down the hammer, just using it as a soak.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Welcome back. Hey. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because Google is still saying that my microphone's not working.
It says it's working for me.
I can hear you.
Google. It's a
Don't
dirty
know what's
liar.
going on. Don't know what's going on.
So how's that doing with your agility, Ryan?
If it was like agility, I could work with it. It's acrobatics, so I really can't.
If you're not trying to attack and you're just trying to land on top of it, that's fine. You are now on its back. It looks confused and upset, and the crowd is excited again. So go ahead and place
This is
the
a
icon
disaster.
on top of the raptor.
I am the raptor.
It is now
Raptor
floating.
Rodeo?
And it looks back at you. It's like eye sort of gleaming. You want to make me an awareness roll, Ryan?
That awareness, fight that down 10 for just like on spot.
You notice that their body is just a myriad of scarring and places where augments have been placed or sutured on, including this massive array of different injectors right around its neck on a collar that looks like it has some sort of transmitter and possibly a some other device. You want to make me a quick tech use?
Beep the boop. Oh, I beeped that boop.
Boop, I beep.
It has a shock.
Boop.
Some capacitors on it that can deliver a really nasty shock, among other things. Mostly for subduing the creature. It is now Folger's turn.
Yes.
Oh god, please don't do anything stupid.
Too late!
Okay. Well, it looks like there's still a pretty good distance between us and where they are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He is going to basically try to get a full move to get right over there at the edge.
Okay, that's going to be 20 for you. You guys don't have the jump packs anymore, unfortunately.
That's
No.
And are
You
these
can bound over the people.
squares, or what are they? 1 meter squares?
You can use the little... Here, I'll draw you a ruler to show you where 20 is for you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
oh no.
You actually should be able to jump down into the ring.
No. No, I'm serious. Please don't.
Will you feel guilty, Irving, if all the ohms get slaughtered?
Yes.
Well,
See, the thing is, Folger's
You know,
ballistic.
it'd be really
He's not just
sad
going to jump in. He's going to get to where he can, like...
if they all died for Irving's birthday.
Happy birthday!
8 dead teenagers. Yeah,
No.
that's great.
They're not gonna die, Irving.
Well,
So go. You can move them to the edge. She kind of trounce over the back of chairs, like knocking people out of their seats, and they're kind of like yelling at you angrily, but you don't even notice.
Oh no.
I'm not really familiar with using this, so I'm not exactly sure how to move it. There it is. I think I found it. Never mind. Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no.
So you hop
Folger.
down, and there's some nobles down in that little nice seat, and they all sort of look at you like, "Oh, who's this young man? Look at this nice red robe."
Is there a way to change one of my personas on here to be him? And
Yeah, here, you should be able to click the as, and then it might come up. If not, then just go ahead and go to your right tab under the display name, and you can change it.
Look,
there's a big fat
realize-
noble that says, "Boy, I say boy."
they're teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my drink, boy?
Are you the server? You've not been back in a fortnight. I wanted my grok steak last year.
Why are you speaking like a Cockney? Only orcs speak like Cockneys.
Okay.
Cockney would be right.
Oi, Raditz! Where's me leg? I told you to get me the good one. Duff on you, matey.
So I don't think there's Cockney and then there's just West Ender.
That's not
These
how
guys
we-
are more East Ending.
That's
West
You know,
End.
posh.
West End is like Chelsea. What are
Ow.
you talking about?
okay. Thank you for talking over me.
That's what we do best.
Are you shoosting? Is shoosting what's happening here?
Does he have anything to shoot with?
I mean,
Let's see. What could Folger have brought along?
Coffee.
Throw a shoe.
They've probably all got something. Because I
Got a
doubt
pot.
they would ever want to be caught somewhere without anything. What would be appropriate for Folger to carry? They were once,
a
but
coffee press.
A lot of those got pulled out.
Yeah, they stopped having las
A
rifles
grenade.
for arms because they wanted to become real boys.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, he might have some grenades. That's probably deeply concerning for Gaius.
Oh God.
Folger, where did you get that grenade?
I don't know.
I keep it in my secret place.
I don't think the grenades would
Hidden body
Really?
cavity.
frag or crack.
Yep.
They would be frags.
Ah, drat.
It's been a while. Thrown weapons.
Somehow I don't think an anti-tank
Ballistic
grenade
skill.
would work all that well against the raptors.
That
Sound
would
like it
actually
wouldn't
be
work.
preferable here. But these guys are kind of armed for what they would
You don't
expect
have.
if this crowd
Did
comes
you
over.
do a full run to get there though?
That's true.
Alright. Not this turn. But he'll draw it on the way.
And you don't have to roll anything for
So this will get quicker as we get used to it. Who's long arm?
me.
Okay, go for it.
Gonna have to get used to not calling him X. Okay. What is his strength?
Oh,
What is-
X. Here, let me change him back.
No, it's long arm is better.
Okay.
X is silly. Just glad we remembered. Let's see. He probably has some sort of weapon on him, and he is the sharpshooter
He
of
would have the gun.
He's the sharpshooter of the
Yeah.
ohms.
He probably carry it all swaddled in gauze because he never wants to be separate from it.
Mm-hmm. So, what would you say? So you say he'd have his las rifle?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Hidden
ballistic?
it within an umbrella.
Yeah. What any talents they have?
Hmm. I'd say, nah, just for the sake of this, just stick to what's in the Imager gallery.
Oh man. Okay, I'm going to wait, binocular vision, can he see the collars?
Yes.
Okay,
You can make a cold shot for them if you like.
yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. Cold shot on this one's collar, seeing if he can trigger the shock doodad.
I would roll that by now, with the experience he has, he does have the thing that negates the huge detriment to cold shot. But
Okay.
hitting an area that small on a moving creature is still going to be a -20. So.
Okay, then that will be he's rolling under a 69.
69.
Okay, so he's rolling under 49. Shit, no fate. No fate points.
1 fate point.
Okay, re-roll. Yes, I think he hits.
Nice. Okay. A bark rings out from the gun, and the nobles all hit the floor beside you as the collar slips from the creature's neck, and it looks up, curious, at the shot, alarmed. And whenever it realizes it's not hit and the collar is off it, it almost looks surprised. Like there is its eyes go wide, it looks down at the collar, it looks back at itself, and looks over to its fellow lizard, which also doesn't have the collar. And it ambles on over, looks over its injuries, and then the two of them sort of hunker closer together.
This is the first step on its conversion to the Emperor.
By the way, I think Longarm and Mike are pretty much twins.
They're all twins.
No,
Who's
like
Strang?
they're more twins.
More twins.
I'm Strang.
Okay, go for it.
That's what he do.
Oh no.
He's gonna start yelling, "Cut!" and
Cut,
binary
cut.
Tekwalinga draw out his sword and keep yelling it as he runs down the pretty much any way he can, over seats, over people, through people.
So he's knifing around.
He's not killing anybody, but he's just kind of holding the sword in front of him and going forward.
Okay.
Yelling,
Don't
"Cut."
mess. Don't mess.
Okay. Are you gonna jump down into the ring? You can make
Yes.
it from here. Okay.
Oh, no.
Go ahead and roll agility to negate fall damage because they would have that ability.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Keeps
So you
hand forward, sword upright, yelling cut, gets to the end of the railing, trips over it, falls face down.
Pants on head.
take 12 damage ignoring armor.
And he's gone.
This would be really embarrassing if that's how you go. Okay.
Lands on his head.
He's got 9 wounds, 9 soak, and only 3 of it is toughness bonus.
He can spend
So
his fate
he is
point
down to
heal, right?
0 wounds.
He's
Ow.
fine. That's how
His but a-
Strang rolls.
his
So,
but a scratch.
Folger, you're able to watch Cut go barreling over to the side of the railing, topple over the railing, fall to the ground, and lay really still.
Wow.
He's fine, he'll get up.
But Balin.
Ballin'.
Hey, Fred. What do you
Folger
got
is
there?
very
If they're bills, I don't want them. Oh, there's a dog on this one.
Actually, don't forget.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm actually okay with this. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay.
I'm honestly amazed Strang has survived as long as he has.
You
With
and I
me
both.
behind him.
It's like the Mago said, don't run with a multi-key.
So how's Balin
Though,
doing?
to be honest, I have killed a gnome.
I think you actually, yeah, you did kill
Yeah.
him. I think Strang was actually dead too.
With your bare
But-
hands.
I brought Strang back,
Okay, and the
Okay.
chaos,
actually.
the chaos that ensued.
I chose the Ohms,
Yeah.
which Ohms survived because of which ones I thought would be best.
Did Balin go?
Funnest to keep alive.
Who's controlling Balin?
That's me, I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it.
I was out there for a second.
Luggnum doesn't talk. He's a bit creepy.
He doesn't talk?
Doesn't.
Yeah. You'll become well acquainted with him soon enough.
He's also very cutty. But
Not as much as Strang.
Yeah, no, he's more cutty than Strang. He's just less enthused about it.
I made
And I want a German Shepherd. Good.
Burger and Jerry the guy totally not smoking there with the dogs.
Oh,
I
okay.
gave him the habanero salsa, and they gave me strawberries.
Nice. Alright, I think I'm going to have Balin move 9. Close so you can get that. Put some, I think, like... What is it? It was like around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that's just, never mind, that's just a charge. So he'll just move the...
You can run up, you can get to the side of the, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he'll just...
And you can test to hop down to negate damage if you like.
Oh no.
And my agility is what?
Your agility... Let's see here.
Oh no.
Poor Irving. I actually feel kind of bad. But not that bad.
But this is about the one. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have talked.
Assume it's a 35. Your agility is a 35.
I shouldn't have talked Cornelius out of this. I feel a lot of regret.
1 degree of
You
success.
make it. So, Balian does what Strang could not, leaps over the railing and hits the ground and rolls.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Irving. Since Lupus is in charge of all these guys and all of us, you're going to be the one who files all the paperwork with the
Glom.
Reyna. Have fun.
Yep. Hey, Glom.
Welcome to
Here
the
you go.
Inquisition.
Strong, like, meekly holds an arm out with a thumbs up. It's like shaking.
Still face down, just does the...
Still face down.
No, Balian's like
Hey, Irving.
sort of robot. Yeah.
Before Madonna's birth, was everyone a pre-Madonna?
I heard that somewhere today. I don't remember where.
It's probably Reddit.
Probably. What about Volk?
I'm not quite sure what Volk's doing. It is Glom's turn, though.
Galen's probably horrified.
Do
She's
the
losing
Glom
her-
thing, Irving.
Her mind.
It's Glom's turn, which means it's your turn. He's the only one who can kind of order them around. And even then, just very little.
Barely.
Oh, God.
Does he have like a pistol or something?
He would.
Okay. Alright. Let's see, that's 10 meters. His move is, that's a charge, that's a full run. Charge!
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna tell Long Arm to keep popping collars.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Tell Incendious to get down there with the flamer.
Because that's what we need. To just exasperate this.
That's my plan.
Exacerbate.
Fire always helps. Lorem, it's your go.
And getting
Okay,
down there
well-
with his pistol.
So Lorem
Don't-
will join.
and-
Will hop there next to Glom.
And saying
Try to
don't attack
cover.
the one other thing. Don't attack the raptors unless they attack first. It doesn't look like they're doing anything.
We've got 10 wounds if they attack first. We're not attacking.
No, if they're not being hostile. Doesn't look like they're being very hostile right now.
Lorem, you actually do have what's called a Weber. You have this because it's really good for collecting big insects.
Oh no.
This range though.
This range, not that useful. But if you were to jump down or get
Not
a
with
better
that
vantage
attitude.
point.
I think more maybe if we wait for these things to charge, that would be the right time to do it.
Okay.
Or maybe that's more wisdom than a 18-year-old has.
16.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
16.
So that's your call.
They were,
When in doubt, make an intelligence roll.
let's just say they were bargain bin.
Yeah, they really were in the definition of the word.
Half off.
So, I was thinking though, I'd actually send Incendius down there at the same time. Lorem can cover him.
Okay, that sounds good.
God, I shouldn't
Filled
have.
with the burning passion.
I should not have let you people take care of my children.
So go ahead, Lorem. Did Lorem go? I think Lorem went.
Yeah, Lorem's done. He's just gonna basically hold action to fire the Weber if the lizards attack.
Okay.
Or when the lizards attack.
When the lizards attack. And Novus.
What's up?
Are you going to be joining the fray? And you can also control Mike.
Mike.
So you and Novus, what are you guys doing?
Are we
Wait,
even
isn't
there?
going to
I was with the mines.
Oh,
thought
that's right. You went with the mine. Sorry,
I
your
went with the
icon was
mine.
still there, so I was confused. You can control Mike, however.
Java coder.
What does Mike have?
Mike, let's take a look at his sheet.
Wait, Lorem has a Weber rifle?
Yes. It's
Where
a
the-
very small web for
Where the-
catching large bugs.
Oh god.
They got
It's
it. They've been spending some time down in the markets. Mike is really good with his ballistic skills, so we'll say that he also has a las gun with him.
Mike is another. He drives he probably the gun cutter and stuff.
All right. Well,
He
I
fires
guess
under 46.
can I get down closer to everything like everyone else?
Okay. So that, I believe, is a full action. So.
Probably, especially because there's seats in the way, so you're like piling over people.
Yep. Which brings us to Grim. Grim, what are you up to? Sorry, the first round of those always takes a long time until you know who you're controlling and what they can do.
But they're so much fun.
They are good fun.
Don't kill them. We don't have a good track record with these guys.
Oh, there's Grim.
Okay. Oh yeah, the mangled arm. I'd say do it at half your strength,
Oh, that's
which
not
is
good.
still pretty.
He's frenzied. He could just one-arm that shit.
Oh yeah, if he's still frenzied, he's got to attack, unless
He's
he
got
can
that Gordon
unfrenzy.
rage.
Grim, I'd say make a willness check to
Or
assume
attack.
that you can't just immediately charge after where you see this
I mean-
raptor.
They might be tyrannid.
Attack the wall. Oh god, Rowan Atkinson.
So first we need a willpower to see if you can even resist the temptation to take down those
And
tyrannids.
No.
Tyrannid-like raptors. They're basically the same sort of abomination. Okay, you gotta fuck that up. That is like demanding to be charged at. Is that close enough
no.
to charge? No, not quite.
Must kill. That was actually the name of the
Is your charge
goblin.
15? Oh,
The
that works.
goblin warship.
Oh, no.
Spelljammer game.
Must kill, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, going after the one you fought. You turn the corner, there's two of the fuckers. And they look up at you, and they start running this way. So they're running away.
Oh god, this is turning into yak attacks.
Yeah, they completely ignore Strang. And this one sees these two coming, and he comes over to him too. And they size up the wall. They kind of give each other knowing looks, and look at the wall.
Oh, wow.
This one reaches over and bites off the collar of this one.
I knew it. I knew that was coming.
And this one
They're learning.
Leap up.
Lover girl.
And he does not make it. This one leaps up at the wall and like kind of hits it halfway up and falls and starts scrambling around on the ground. And the audience here immediately freaks out and starts trying to run out. Well, it's your turn.
Maybe there's
go for a ride.
This guy's going to try, and it's running now. You want to make me a wrangle check to see if you stay on.
Yes.
Life, guys, life finds a way.
That's right.
Life does find a way.
Holy shit, it's Jurassic Park.
Also, on an off note, I hope Raptor Battles is an appropriate enough thing to do on the eve of the birthday, Urban.
Yay.
Again, going to drop that 10 to make it a base.
Okay, so you managed to just hold on, like grappling onto its injector rig, and it turns its head and tries to snap at you, and it's going to be doing this at -20 because it can barely get its head around, but it manages. Are you going to try and... If you're going to try and dodge, if you do, you might have to let go. If you fail it by more than your agility bonus in ranks.
What I want to do is try to take the stun baton, and when it goes to stab at me, just put it through its mouth like a bridle, and then just grab hold on the other end so I can just steer its head.
What?
Oh, I see what he's trying to do. You'd shock your hand, you know.
It's not on.
Oh, it's not on.
No.
Okay. Well,
Not yet.
here's the issue. Okay, so if you want to do that, I'll let you do that, but it's going to bite you. So you're going to have to let it... Yeah,
Got my
because
gear on.
you can't parry the dodge, or parry the bite. You can only...
Got my cool... It's gonna fuck up my cool code. I'm gonna be pissed about that, but then I'll be able
Okay.
to say I rode on the Raptor.
That's true, you will. Okay, so it's going to take a bite. It's going to
Do
be
it, bitch.
1d10 plus 14.
Jordan,
16.
What if you... Aren't you at 0?
I'm not. Grim is.
Oh, it's a different Ohm that fell on his face as he came into the arena. Basically, like, I guess, went to jump over the railing, didn't jump high enough, and instead flipped over the railing and landed on his face.
Pretty
Yes,
hard.
Strang is not very clever.
He's special.
So, Mal,
Yes, special. As in
chomps-
retarded.
chomps down on your arm, and you can feel the teeth sink down through your armor and get, like, kind of pierce down through some of that sinew and muscle. And you let out, like, a roar of pain and anger, but manage to jerk your arm back and grab the baton up into its mouth and kind of hook the corners of it. And you grab it on the other side, and so you've kind of got it between the jaws. And it is your turn. So you can make a wrangle check to try and pursue this avenue, or...
Sorry, Maul, this is nowhere near as cool as Grim cutting his way into a ship.
Yeah. You're gonna have to work to that one.
Yeah, well, riding Raptors is a start, guys. Baby
This is-
steps.
This is
It's
going to be
true,
a
it's
heck of
true.
an impression on the two new acolytes.
Hey guys, this is what we do.
Yes!
Yeah, you guys are just sort of left with a burning question in your head, and that question is, why aren't we doing that?
Wait, what about
Possibly answered with,
being into lizard territory? No, that's cool.
what about Erdburn's acolytes?
What would Reckenbach do?
They've all kind of rushed down to this point. And by the way, Maul, your beer sack is just with fear at the side saying, "What are you doing? Be careful." And they look like they're all sort of they're climbing down. Glenn does not have his rifle with him, but Valentino just starts distributing weapons from under his coat. Belasco pulls out these 2 needle pistols.
Just wait, how the fuck did you get that past security? Doesn't matter.
Cavities everywhere. And Bogart is literally climbing down the side of the wall with his claws, his 4 claws.
Oh
That's
my
creepy.
goodness. Oh man, this is gonna be a bloodbath.
Hey, Irving, have fun with all of this paperwork. And if you pass this off onto Kaylin, I'll call you a bitch for it.
What?
Kaylin is
Losing her
Lucas's main squeeze. Yeah, she's actually trying to bark out orders at the Ohms.
Okay. Because I just started thinking about Kaylin.
No, not my
Like what?
Kaylin.
I have that problem
So
too.
confused.
Okay,
Wait, no, it's Rhett named her.
and
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
yeah, you did.
Yeah. She
When?
was originally going to be called Jess. Not sure why I remember. What do we?
And unable to get their attention, she's going to start running around the side, waving her arms, like, "Stop that, you knuckleheads! Get back up here!"
Why I
Oh my
oughta? Why I oughta? You knuckleheads!
And Maul,
One of
go
these
ahead.
days, Ohms.
What are you doing, Maul?
She's oh god. She's right in front of where the raptors might climb up.
Yep.
I passed that, so I'm gonna start wrangling him over past the dwarfy squad towards the other ones.
Well done.
Okay. So.
I have no clue what its
so you
movement
passed it?
speed is.
Well, how far did you pass under your wrangle? Because this is not going to be an easy
basin 1.
test. Okay. Are you willing to fade that down one?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, then you can, you do indeed direct it away from Grim, and you kind of start heading down this way.
We
I'm
know.
spent.
You get this strange passing sight, and you think maybe this is the blood loss, but it looked like Maul on the back of a raptor with a baton through its mouth, but that's probably wrong. So, Folger.
Don't
Yes.
shoot.
So Folger
Don't
can't
shoot.
shoot. He only grenades.
Don't shoot unless they look hostile.
Let's see. His normal movement is
Oh.
4.
Okay, thank you for listening.
Noted and disregarded.
No,
They can't hear
Folgers.
you.
No, that's what Mom was saying.
Oh.
Don't attack them unless they look hostile.
Yeah.
They are not being hostile.
They are lagging.
They're like, you're younger. We're not going to listen to you.
They're
No.
dinosaurs. They
Oh no!
hostile.
Don't.
Sorry, my lines are lagging a little bit.
It's okay.
I just really want to go over here, and I want to. How far down am I? Like you said, 15 feet or so.
Yes.
Do any of the nobles have a nice shawl or something?
They do, yes. Several of them have nice shawls.
Folger is going to borrow one and hang it down and try to wave for Grimm's attention.
The noble is protesting loudly as you rip the shawl from their shoulders. It's an older woman. Her husband looks outraged,
Folger's
but
like 6 feet tall.
you can get away with it because you're massive and kind of scary. So you do manage to get the shawl and you start waving it around.
And he's basically going to wave to get Grimm's attention and then basically lower this thing to try and give him something to grab onto.
Oh dear.
Okay. So, Grim, you want to make me a quick awareness roll?
This has become a bit of a circus.
Well,
We've got
Look at where
jumping,
you're at.
We've got jumping, climbing
Irving.
raptors. We've got
Irving, what is this arena called again?
pitch dome.
The circus.
The bitch dome.
Pitch.
Okay, so you're a little bit too frenzied to notice.
Oh
Long
dear,
arm.
and okay. Can you see any of the other raptors that still have collars? Are there just 4 of them?
There are 4 of them right now. Yep. By the way, the crowd that is not near where the raptors are trying to jump up is just fucking loving this.
Well, he probably can't shoot the one that's the Maul's on. You might hit Maul. Actually, yes. That is tempting enough to do it. Alright, gonna make his own way
Yeah,
down.
Maul is the one that's been kind of a jerk to you guys. In fact, I think he threatened to scrap you for parts a little while back.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a shame if you accidentally winged him?
Oh yeah. Gonna try and shoot the collar off that one.
Okay. Same detriment, -20. Oh,
Pass.
you nail it.
Damn.
Collar drops right off of it.
Damn
Maul,
it.
you're vaguely aware of something whistling past your chin.
Not really whistling if it's a las gun.
Okay, something, you smell ozone as the air in front of you crackles by your chin. And you get a little bit of a shave. Strang, is your turn.
Strang's unconscious, isn't he?
Yep. Yeah.
He's face first.
Balian.
Balian.
Balins.
If you put me a 16 line out to see how close I can get to the Grim is actually a squat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to need a boost. How close Balian can get to him running? So
Let's see. So 16, you say?
yeah, I guess I can get just about
12 here.
Oh no.
And
He's
it'd be
Brentian.
about here.
10. Okay.
Oh, Balian doesn't know that.
Grim, do you mind making me a willpower check?
Oh no.
You get +20.
Oh thank God. Oh no.
Grim, it appears somebody's trying to stop you. You can interpret that how you like.
Oh no.
Glom, it is your turn.
Oh no. Okay, he's going to notice that Kaylin's on her way over and that her path is coinciding with where the raptors are about to climb up. Starts signaling to her to run.
You want to
back.
make? Oh yeah. Yep. Okay.
Glom's next to you, so you can try and get him to go along with you.
Okay. So Glom goes, and then Lorem.
Wait, and
Oh, are you doing anything?
anything else I can do? Well, I'm not sure if he knows about Grimm's anger management issues. He's about to find out.
Probably not.
Okay, he's gonna tell Lorem to get ready to web the,
Lizards.
web the lizards, yes, and also ask him why the hell he brought that thing.
Specimens.
Okay. Let's see here. So incendious.
How are you going? That is going to be an impressive leap.
Yeah, how far down is that?
15.
15? He's
15
looking
feet.
down at Strang.
No, I mean, Grim jumping over Valiant is going to be impressive.
What does incendious do?
Never tossed
Incendious.
before.
Unless
So
he
Incendius
asks.
will try to actually get down there to check on Strang.
Okay.
I'm good.
So are you gonna make a full action to climb down?
Yes.
Don't. Just jump it.
Go
Just
ahead.
jump it. You heard him.
Okay.
Be a man.
Yeah, he's 16. He believes he's a man.
Okay. Roll that agility.
Yeah, no.
You're not a man.
Just be like the classic way of scaling walls in original Team Fortress. Throw a grenade at your feet. Explosion pushes you up the wall.
Just rocket jump.
Turns out,
Hold your rocket jump. Come on.
it turns out the ground really, really hurts. And let's see, incendious. You've got toughness bonus, which puts you at -1.
I could just imagine Bob going.
Now there's two of them.
The Orbs are having a pants on head moment.
They need booster packs is what they need.
Well, they're just used to these booster packs.
Yeah, they are really used to the use.
Yeah. There's only one. Now there's only one, and they're currently grounded from using it because they kept on arguing.
Literally grounded. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That wasn't.
Okay, it's Mike's turn. So that's Andrew.
All right. So are we? What are we able to see from here? I guess.
You've got You've got these three that are trying to jump up the side here.
Oh, that's no good.
And that funny lady that Lupus is really good friends with is running towards you, waving her arms.
They like to wrestle a lot.
They like to wrestle.
All right. What happened to the raptor that the collar got shot off of?
That is the one that there's all three of these have no collars now.
Oh, okay.
And the one down here has no collar either.
They're truly Jurassic Park.
And they're still trying to get up?
Yep.
up out of here?
Yeah.
Should we shoot them?
In fact, they're trying more.
Yeah. Lorem's going to shoot them with the web as soon as they actually gain any ground on that.
Okay, so you're going to make
Good boy.
What,
what's it? The held action to do it?
Yeah. Held action.
What does Mike have for a gun?
He has a Weber.
Oh, shit.
It's Gadget Oil Slick.
Yeah, wait till one of them's actually scrambling up the wall and web that one.
All right, I'll do that. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So,
okay, but question: how big bugs are we talking here?
The biggest.
Oh dear.
He has a Hormagon in a cage.
You come back into his room and it's just full of scarabs. He's like, look at all these scarabs.
There's a cryptek spider in the corner, taking up the entire room.
You have trouble with uncontrollable bugs in rooms?
You see this?
Better call Glug.
You see this? This is how we get ants.
Yeah, sure is.
By having a giant cryptek spider.
Just the image of that is kind of amazing. Nice.
Imagine there would be a collar involved, like a dog.
Okay, so this tiny little grot comes running up, and despite being really fucking tall and built, he just kind of takes Balin by the side and just shoves him over and runs on past.
What?
Are you threatening me?
No time to explain. Fighting raptors.
Thump.
I imagine they sound like the goblins for Warcraft 3.
You are bad. I much prefer the goblins in, is it Warcraft 2? I don't know if they even were in Warcraft 2.
I don't think
Goblin-
they were Warcraft 2.
Goblin
3
bomber?
had the sappers and the Zeppelin pilot.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking.
Oh god. And they look back and they see Grim coming. And the three of them try even more frantically to get up the wall.
This is just a joke now.
This is not the way
If
to
we
turn
wanted
it
the reputation of the Raptors to be destroyed, this is.
You have
This is
thoroughly
stunning.
done so. One of them makes
no.
it up.
Are we webbing them?
Yeah, we're webbing that one.
The other two do not. And he comes down on a woman who had been running along the top. And he kind of scrambles for purchase. And I'll roll agility for her.
Oh god.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Irving, you filthy animal.
Yay.
There's actually kind of a strange moment where the raptor seems to bumble as it steps on her and realizes that, oh no, I stepped on a person, and it kind of steps off and continues up the stairs several ranks as people part. And Kalen was able to deftly turn to the side and just sort of fell back in this chair here, looking rather startled and then some.
I don't think that's actually going to do it. Let me double check the. Oh wait, nope.
This one, however, is going to do the stop, drop, and roll raptor maneuver, where he literally flops over to the side and starts rolling to get Maul off. Maul, would you mind making me a strength roll at -3?
Oh, I see.
You son of a bitch!
I saw that comic. The stop, drop, and roll one.
God damn it!
And it manages to get you off and takes off.
This is actually a lot better than I thought. Oh dear. Now they're loose.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
I
that
kind of
brings us
missed
to
that
Maul.
Weber.
Oh yeah, you want to do that Weber roll as it's making its way across?
I
Oh,
did.
did you?
That's what that 69 is for.
Yikes. Okay.
Let me check
You can use your 1 fate point to try and re-roll that.
Sure.
Lorem is under 54. You can.
I got a 16, so that's probably good enough, right?
There's only one guy who had the Weber, and that's Mike. Who has Mike?
Me.
Oh, then yeah, you hit him.
I
so
thought
this,
Lord had it. There you go.
Mike had it, and so it hits this guy, and he topples over the side. But whenever he was there, Kalen was also there.
Sorry.
Wow.
So they get bundled up in this net, and it starts flailing like crazy. And it's going to test agility to try and get out, but it's at negative.
You son of a bitch.
And it fails, but it does claw Kalen up a little bit. And its attempt to do so.
Happy birthday.
Folger.
Bon anniversaire.
I was gonna say so I don't get a turn. All right.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
bitch.
Maul. Sorry. There's
It was just gonna be chasing after the fucking raptor.
Come back here, you piece of shit.
Couldn't it have been like
You cheeky cunt!
Meanwhile, up.
This is
on
when
the
the mall comes on.
The nobles have all sort of settled for watching this, and they all seem rather delighted with this.
Shit's
With
on high power.
everything that's happening, and they're like, "Oh, look at the little peasants just falling over each other. That's so funny." What chaos! What cacophony! How
Oh
quaint!
God, no!
No.
Not chaos.
Okay. Oh, they're all cultists now. They're just very amused with the Benny Hill of it, and in fact, the band on the blimp has started playing Benny Hill.
This is
Everyone's
just
just
ridiculous.
They're all
Benny
laughing their
Hillis.
asses off. But down in the arena, people are screaming and fleeing and falling over railings and trampling each other. It's really horrible.
And the nobles all reveal that they're corn cultists now.
What are you two doing up in the blimp during all of this? This would have been so insane if they gotten injected by the stim.
I mean, I feel like at some point Titus will probably want to head to the lavatory and use his microbead to contact Reichenbach if he's in range.
Okay.
Hey, boss. Yeah, some shit's happening.
Okay, so you managed to get
You
Reichenbach
watching
on the
this?
line. Yeah, you watching this?
Dude,
I-
Channel 8 right now.
Lopez has been
pay-per-view.
gone for 5 minutes.
You get his usual response from when you call him, and it's,
I'm not dying. I just wanted to tell you something.
what is it?
There's a bit of a spectacle at the circus.
Tell
Isn't
them that
there
you love
always?
them.
What is it now?
The out-of-towners are helping the Raptors escape.
What?
That's really what it looks like. I have to agree with him.
sounds blown away. And
well, there goes our good grace.
You can hear a chair screech back from where
Oh
it
my
was
god,
sitting.
and we shot off the collars that would be used to subdue them.
Yes,
Esso has the control panel they were using to control the raptors, but it's broken.
Yeah, and you wonder why they assigned 2 people to like come and handle your group.
He says, "I'll call in the stormtroopers."
Oh god.
And so he cuts you off the line. And Folger, it is now your turn.
This is a mess.
So what does Grim look like he's doing? Like,
Being mad?
I mean, is he like running to fight them?
Probably.
Yep. He wants to go tear him apart. He's like foaming at the beard.
Which may just be more beard.
It doesn't look like our directive at this point is to fight them, so I guess I'll just... I mean... he'll move over in support, probably to help Strang and whoever get back up.
I had every intention for this to be an entirely serious battle involving Astartes and all kinds of good intentions. And look what you've done.
I'm so sorry.
It was a team effort, let's be honest.
So do they know Grim by name?
They do.
Yes, they know him quite
In
well.
fact, they would quite like him, and he seems to like them a lot as well.
He trained them for a while.
Okay. Grim, you want to make me a willpower to, I mean, they're right there in front of you, so it's going to be a willpower at -10, but go for it.
To escape or engage.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, did you make it? Go. That's painful. Nope, you gotta rip those raptors a new one. He ignores you, Folger. Long arm.
He only has one arm.
Yeah, you're kind of blown away that a one-armed bleeding squat is like going full retard after these 2 raptors. He wants blood.
Needs a new arm.
God, Caitlin. There's not really much he can do. He's only got the gun.
No, that dude.
To Titus and Esso, your guest has disappeared. You're free to look around for him if you like.
Oh, I am. I'm just pretending to be like drunk and looking for the bathroom while I do it.
Okay. So you guys go wandering through. You want to make me a inquiry or an awareness
that pisses
roll.
you off, just pee on him.
What are awareness?
You can either do awareness, which is under perception, or you could do inquiry, which
Totally
I believe is under fellowship.
Doesn't matter what.
Totally.
Okay. So you kind of stumble along, like, hey, did you see a real pale fucker gonna come by here?
So we got to get his address for when we fix his box.
Yeah, you gotta send his box back to him, and people kind of point you along.
Wait.
What?
When the thing was shooting, when Borum shot at the raptor, wouldn't Kaelin get a chance to avoid it? The webbing?
Yes, she did. And she actually made a pretty good agility. So
Yeah, she got the 5.
So she got a little
Wouldn't that have
scratched up,
gotten
but
her
she
out
managed
of
to
it?
slip out. Yeah. So she's a little scratched up, but she managed to slip out at least.
It's drama.
Okay. Good.
Meanwhile, speaking of drama, you guys find your way to what appears to be a maintenance closet. And whenever you step in, you find that this emissary that you knew is laying on the floor. still as
Oh
stone.
my god.
I will make a Medicaid test
Go for it.
if he's alive-ish.
Okay.
So,
Oh dear.
rolling under 61. Whoa.
Yeah.
He's just napping.
You kind of slap his face around a little, and he's not moving.
Yeah, my first reaction is, I didn't do this.
Just innocently whispering or whistling.
Are you guys like slowly changing your animal mind?
What? I'm going to search his body.
Okay. It's a really disquieting sensation doing so. As you pull his garb open, you find that his body is just a mess of wires and instruments on the inside and the outside, and his flesh is very cold and clammy.
Look here, I've been clubbing on Luggnum. It's not the strangest thing I felt up.
It is. It is actually. It's right up there, and
Well, shit. Jeez. I'm jaded, okay?
Strongly of embalming fluid.
Yeah, I was about to say, so this is the guy that I spilt a drink on?
Yeah.
You killed him.
Wow.
So he smells really strong of embalming fluid as you start to pry apart the folds of his garments and just kind of augments and whatnot. And it almost feels like his limbs are just locked in place and can't really be pulled apart under any force.
Rigor mortis already. Damn.
Yeah, and so my point is, I know enough about dead bodies.
This is totally a dead body. In fact,
Yeah.
it's been dead for a while.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, shit.
He wasn't alive at all.
And on that note, Longarm, what are you up to?
Just keeping an eye on the
Oh, actually, yes. Sarah, right before this,
Yeah.
since we're
raptors.
smelling the embalming fluid, do I smell my drink on him?
You do smell your drink on him.
Okay, good. Wait, can Longarm? It's kind of get tough getting you that name. Can Longarm see this raptor?
I kind of liked X as a name.
Don't shoot my raptor.
Not at the moment. He's behind the wall.
Okay, you're spared then.
I'm gonna make that raptor my bitch.
Yelling at Kaylin to move
Okay.
because Lupus would kill them if she got hurt.
Okay. Let's see. And that brings us to Strang, who is passed out, and Balin, who is also passed out.
No, Balin
Balin
is the one that just got jumped over by Grim.
Okay.
It's Incendious. It's also unconscious.
So Balin, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I was still thinking about
That's okay.
that stuff. So, I mean, seeing what's going on here, when Maul went by, was he riding that thing? Is that what I understand?
He was.
Alright.
I love the contrast between Esso and Titus having this like really deep investigation of this dead guy, and Maul just get fucking back here.
Alright, Balin's going to go back and probably try to help Strang get back up.
Okay.
Aww.
Folger's Medicaid, I believe. I didn't put it in the list, but he got trained. He was getting
that's
Medicaid
fine.
training.
That would explain his caregiving behavior.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can try and roll
usually-
Medicaid for him.
Well, Folger is when it's his turn. Folger.
So there is for sure like evidence that there was still some of Esso's drink on the corpse.
Yes.
Well,
Thank God.
most of
That was
Folger's,
about to have to be really interesting.
most of Folger's prescriptions would be certain brands of coffee, but the point stands. Like if it's burns, different mixes for different
Okay.
problems.
So let's see. Does this bring us to Glom? Yes.
I believe it does.
Okay. So Glom, what are you doing?
Just directing Lorem to web the rest of them.
Okay.
If
He says
try
okay, but I think it takes 2 full rounds to reload it, so he'll get right on that.
oh, wait. Do they have like rapid reload?
I don't see why not. This won't depend on me. I love you guys. How about this?
Okay. What about the other party that's going to the mines? We'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. So.
Just wow.
Yep.
Much wow.
Here, so let's go ahead and finish up this round. So
15 minutes.
Lorem. Who's Lorem?
I was controlling Lorem.
Lorem ipsum.
What you doing, buddy?
How many shots do you get of this Weber?
Let me double check.
Wait.
It's only
I thought
Mike
Mike was the only one with a Weber.
Yeah, Mike is the only one with a Weber. You
No,
have a laser
Lorem.
pistol. Yeah, Lorem.
Okay.
Somebody has a Weber, but it's not you.
Right.
Maybe.
It's Mike.
Yeah, Weber's got a clip of
Mike, the TV!
What's the clip on a Weber?
1. I mean,
Yeah, it's 1.
you gotta reload that shit.
I guess my turn's gonna be really interesting. Long.
The reload time is 1 game session.
Let's see. So, Lorem.
How about Lorem starts firing at the feet of the raptors to see if he can scare them away from the wall?
Oh god.
Roll D100.
Oh Jesus.
And Incendious, you can go at the same time if you like.
He's also unconscious.
Okay, Mike, you go. I assume you're reloading. Okay, you make it, so go ahead and shoot. He's gonna try and dodge. It dodges. Like a mother.
I want it to dodge. I just wanted to dodge away from the wall.
Yeah. It backs up a bit. So let's see here, which brings us back around to Grim with Mike reloading.
No, Lorem's got the
Mike, the one is. Oh yeah, shit.
Lorem's got the Weber because
What is
of
it that Mike
bugs.
has?
Just a gun. Yeah, he's got the last gun too.
Okay.
He's ballistic-y.
So.
Gonna be okay.
Okay. So Mike is being controlled by Rhett, I believe.
Yo.
You've got a laser
are.
gun. Where are you gonna do it?
What's that?
You've got a laser gun. Mike has a laser gun. Not
I
a
have
weapon.
a lasgun to go with the Weber?
No, you have the las gun. It wasn't Mike who had it.
Who has the damn Weber then?
It is Lorem, apparently.
God damn it. What
I
the
know.
hell?
I know.
How did I web that beast?
I know. It's webbed, though. It happened.
It happened.
Okay.
A roll happened, and it was webbed.
Let's make up our minds. Alright, so there's one webbed beastie, and then the others that are still trying to jump
Yep.
up.
There's 2 trying to jump up.
Are we shooting them now, or what? Are we killing them? What's going on?
I think that's the intention.
Back.
Welcome back. I think they want to restrain them, but not quite sure how well that's going to work.
Yeah. It's too bad the Coliseum hasn't reacted in time to try and gain control of them again. But, without their control collars, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, the guards are not
It's
getting
better
rid of
than-
them all.
I mean,
Better
basically,
than them being.
night after night, all
better-
these things do is destroy anything in front of them. I wouldn't be going to help.
They're used to watching these things rip shit apart for an hour and then just get subdued by the collars.
I would put in my 2 weeks notice and just be like...
Yeah, they're the forms are in and they are out.
Well, it's better than them being stemmed.
So Grim, go for it.
Mike?
Yeah, I was waiting on you. Are you doing stuff?
Alright, so the lasgun, it's just single shot, right?
Yep.
I don't remember the stats for this thing at all. Alright, let's... no more collars left on these things?
Nope.
This was possibly a bad idea.
So they're not being aggressive right now.
Oh, they're not? They're not
No.
jumping up?
They're jumping up, but it's not to attack people. It looks like they're trying to escape.
Oh. Okay, I'm not that fussed with that.
Yeah, I mean, the one that got away the other night just fucking ran off into the wilderness of
Wait,
Luggnum.
that was you guys?
Yeah, they were there.
This whole party is responsible for all the wild raptors.
I haven't done anything. I just watched.
Yeah, he just watched, really. He watched and got some good chuckles out of it.
Alright, Can I take an action that will allow me to shoot any of them that takes an aggressive move?
Oh, you're saying wait until they jump up and then... Or
Well,
you're
if they-
holding action for if they start being aggressive.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Hold if... Like, I don't even really care. I don't know if I even really care if they run away. I might even find it funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
if they want to attack people, that's probably a bit different.
you got a held action for if they start to do aggressive stuff.
The Ohms would probably think it's awesome.
Okay. So let's see. So that's done, and it's Grim, who just
10
rolled
minutes?
willpower and did not manage.
God damn it.
So let's see. I think that's what you did, Grim.
Squat with a death wish.
Okay.
Oh,
So go ahead and make that charge roll.
yo, he's about to die. Which means I'll still get my money.
Okay, take down action.
That's a good point. We gotta figure out how the bookies here work.
I mean,
Fortunately,
it's not
you're
the
in
first
such-
Blizzard that does it, though.
All of you guys are in such a financial position right now that a few hundred thrones missing is not going to break your bank, but it will make you feel kind of bad.
And we'll probably get yelled at because of it.
You guys didn't bet on Grim, though. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, I don't think any of our bets are going to be valid tender
Probably not honored.
anymore. We better get the kids' college fund back. Collegia fund.
Just send them to the Scala Progenium.
Okay, half action attack. If it does damage, it's ignored, and target must test toughness or be stunned. So go for it, Grim.
Hooray!
Yep. Hooray! Man, that weapon skill. Go ahead and roll for damage to see if you do damage. All you gotta do is beat a 14. You beat a 14. So you slam into it, and it hits the ground and kind of blinks in confusion. Let's see. If I'm going to test awareness on the other one that's trying to jump up to see if it notices this before it tries to make another leap. If not, it might try and defend the fallen one.
Oh, God.
It does notice.
God.
Oh, boy. Okay, so it turns,
Oh, man.
and it notices Grim doing this. And here's the benefit. It doesn't get the bonus of its frenzy. However, it is going to attack and bite, but not lightning strike.
Bye, Grim. I'm so sorry.
Both hit. So you can try and dodge or parry.
Oh dear. This is my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Without frenzy, only the first one hits, which is the claw. And you parry the shit out of that. And oh, you're dodging it? Okay, so you sidestep it. And it stands over the other raptor and just sort of hisses at you like it's protecting it.
Aww.
Fuck that shit.
The one up top looks confused for a moment. The one below kind of snaps and makes a weird sound at it that doesn't really sound like animal braying. And this one just takes off. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it's in the web. Almost forgot about that. I'm doing so many things at once. It tests agility to get out. And makes it. Does it have to be... Is it just base agility, Grim?
I think so.
Okay, then it does get out. And it's going to take a half movement, which is 6. And
Okay, well, we can blame most of the raptors on the other people. What's their names?
What are you talking about?
No, not you guys. I mean the emissary dude. The people who released the raptors.
Okay. And that brings us back to Maul. Oh, I forgot the raptor down there. This one, oh god, it's like, oh, it's on my ass, and makes a run for this wall.
5 minutes?
Almost 5 minutes.
We'll never make it.
Actually, this is a good moment to paraphrase, just because there's like so much going on, and the rounds are so long that we've kind of got a good idea of which way things are going. So these two are trapped down here, and the Ohms get over to Grim just in time to be able to like pull him off, and he manages to like severely injure several of them in the process.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But they all get off without being killed, and he also manages to not be killed. And without Grim hacking away, that one just sort of stands guard over the other raptor and refuses to leave it.
This is a mess.
Molly, you want to make me a quick agility test, and I'm gonna make one for the raptor, and we'll see if it gets away from you. This one does manage to jump up, but you do better. So it jumps up, and you grab it by the tail. Want to make me a quick strength roll? No. Okay. And for a while, you and the raptor you've been chasing tussle around on the ground, really without much progress. But Volk and the team from Air to Baron arrive and sort of tackle the thing and pin it down, and you're able to beat it into a sort of submission. And these two seem to realize that they've been caught to a certain extent, and they're too huddled together. They don't really seem keen on attacking. This one, however, does escape. So
wait, didn't Lorum reload his Weber?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make one last shot with that Lorum, whoever Lorum is.
I've got him. Boom, boom,
go for it.
Boom. Oh, come on. Nope.
Nope. Okay, so one does escape. 3 are subdued. 1 is brutally beaten. That's Maul's.
Of course.
And
of course.
Nothing.
Things seem to subdue. People are running. Many people have been trampled. Some are injured. The death toll currently is estimated at about 10 or 12 people, mostly just due from the panicked rush.
No more than a normal night at the circus.
Yep. No more than a normal night at the circus. Fortunately, none of them were nobles, so Let's see.
Thank God for blimps.
Right? Thank God for the blimp. Meanwhile, the blimp lands. And
No!
you're able to unload Mr. Stone Cold Austin. And
Steve Austin?
the Inquisitor meets you at the blimp. And he is livid, like 3 shades of livid, and demands to know exactly what just went on.
Who is?
Reckenbach.
Oh.
Shit got fucked.
Yeah, emissary, fall down, go boom.
He was
Who is
dead when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
Probably sometime before then.
I mean, we tell it to him like 90% like it is.
Okay. So you tell him 90% like it is. Are you saying that you accidentally spilled water on the thing, or
Well, somebody
accidentally
else
on
could have done
purpose?
that. That could have been anybody.
Well,
Like
that could have been anybody.
one of the nobles definitely bumped into him and spilled their drink.
You get the feeling that this guy kind of half not trusts you already, just from knowing him for several years. But he appears to take this at face value until proven otherwise. And he says, I want you to talk to those other acolytes. This is...
Oh, God.
I'm going to go get them in my office. Which,
Yeah,
by the way, as you guys are trying to figure out what to do with these raptors, stormtroopers show up.
But in all honesty, probably point out to Reckenbach that if the Magos is behind this, and if he was in on whatever caused this guy to be like a dead, puppet person, like we definitely need to get moving on him before he covers all his tracks. Like,
yeah. Okay.
I, having tried to catch people, know how quickly that can happen.
Yeah. He says if he's got any sense in him, he's probably already moving. So that happens. And let's see, so Stormtroopers saying, Happy birthday, Irving!
You guys sang
Happy
birthday
birthday to you!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Irving!
Happy birthday to you!
Thank you.
How old are you now? How old are you? We love you.
We love you, Irving.
Not yet.
Okay.
Irving, you get bonus birthday experience. And a trip to the mines.
Okay. And a trip to the mines.
Oh, God.
Which,
He doesn't suspect anything.
Irving, enjoy a modest beverage of your choice.
He doesn't. He thinks everything at the arena is all under control.
Oh man.
His comedy keeps going up, but he's like, nah, I don't need to hear about the fight. Grim's got it.
I'm sure Kaylin's just fine. She's probably loving it. Man, I hope she tells me all about it when I get back.
That's
God. Why do I have
Lay my pipe.
Your kids are all fine. Nothing happened.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Oh.
Okay. Meanwhile, back at the farm.
If this would be an appropriate time for me to go take nourishment, then I will.
This is that time. In fact, this is probably where I'm going to call it for the night.
It's a good point.
Because, yeah, it's just about at that point. Normally we start at 8, but life and work has a way of...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't apologize.
No, I blame you.
Mother's Day.
Oh, no. That's
People
cool.
coming in
That's
5
tomorrow.
minutes
That's
before this.
today.
Yeah, remember to call your
Tomorrow
mom.
today.
Well, some people have competing schedules, and some people's moms
Excuses,
just aren't
excuses.
important enough to
We got stuff to do, man.
celebrate on Mother's Day. But, no, I just. So, thank you for joining us. I'm
Sarah.
sorry that you guys had sort of a slow start. What's up?
Oh, that's cool.
Experience.
It was definitely a spectacle.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's not normally that insane. There have been times
No,
when
it
it
is.
has
It
been.
is.
It is. It honestly is.
This is going up there on the list.
A list of what?
Awesome shit that's happened.
Uh-oh.
I wrote a raptor.
You did indeed ride a raptor.
For
That
all
was
6 seconds that it counted, I wrote it.
That was a stupid thing that happened, and it sure did happen.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Group.
wrangling on the character sheet. It had to happen eventually.
So, oh well, there's a ostrich that they ride occasionally. But
No, we don't have any of those anymore.
not anymore. But it seems you have a raptor now. Are you gonna train that and keep it for yourself?
Oh God, Oh God.
I am.
Well, you've got 3 of them.
They're smart.
Figure out what to do with them.
I don't think they're gonna let us keep them.
Who's they? You're the Inquisition.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're the Inquisition. We need to study this thing. And by study it, I mean just keep it.
Okay.
We need to make sure that it's not some sort of like hostile Xeno that will, threaten humanity.
This can only possibly end terribly.
Something Inquisition, I'm taking this.
Right.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh God.
Okay.
I was getting cocky because of the one thing. I thought it would all end well.
So let's see. We have like a good 6 people here. So I'm actually gonna add a few people from Erdebaran's group. So whenever you guys go underground, you all will have someone to control. So I'm just gonna upload this picture real quick, and I'll write up character sheets for them over the weekend or over the week. You guys can just go ahead and pick whoever doesn't have a representative down there, which I believe is everyone except Gaius and or everyone except Irving and Angela. You guys are going to have to choose from either an auxiliary character, or you can pick one of these guys. Uploading the sheet. Here we are. So just for the guys who are just entering, this is another team of acolytes that they chose to be their accompanying group.
Okay.
And so this was a weapons specialist team. You have Bargo on the left, who appears to be mostly hand-to-hand. Erdebaran, which is the interrogator himself.
Dibs.
Does anyone have the guy all the way on the right?
No.
Can I?
Yeah, sure. That's that was Ben talking, right?
I've got the interrogator.
Okay. Well, you're actually there in the flesh, so you don't. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Okay, I got this package. Somebody sent a thing that has wrapping paper with glitter on it.
Hope it's
I hate
dick
glitter.
butt.
I hate glitter.
Come on, dick butt.
Oh my God, there's glitter on the book too. I can't touch it. I hate glitter.
Glitterphobia?
Glitter,
No,
you
it's
mean
just-
art department herpes?
Art department herpes.
I mean, it just, the damn stuff gets everywhere and can't get rid of it, and it takes forever to wash out, and oh my God, it's all over the cover.
So Grim,
Burn
Ryan,
it.
and Jeff, do you have any preference on which one of those guys you'd like?
Swordswoman.
I think the guy on the right is.
I'm gonna have to burn it.
Oh, it was you. I can't recognize voices quite yet. So Ryan is taking the Corinthian swordswoman.
Oh,
I know how to play them.
Small raptor rider. Glenn is being taken by Jeff.
My glitter, Oma.
Jeff thinks
They got-
the guy on the far right is badass.
Yeah, and I can't decide between the 2 guys with mustaches.
Okay, just let it be known that the one on the right is Vinny from Atlantis.
Okay, yeah. So the one on the one that has the mustache. Never mind. The one on the right that's smoking is basically Vinny from Atlantis. He's the demo expert. Exclusive is his thing. The guy.
God, it's on my hands.
The 3 on the right,
Oh, God.
along with the interrogator. The interrogator was a drill abbot. The 3 on the right were stormtroopers that were under his command, all except for the shortest one, Blasco, who was a commissar in training.
Wait, even
And they all left to accompany him whenever.
even Boggart?
No, not Boggart. Boggart and the Caribbean were gained later. And
Oh God, there's glitter all over my hands.
it's going to be all over you forever.
I hate
will never
glitter.
leave
You
you.
can't shower
I
at all.
like I
Nothing.
like sparkly things, but I hate glitter. You know,
So-
there's soap that has glitter in it.
Yep.
Wow.
That is stupid.
I expect that to be all over everything.
I hate glitter.
So
My grandparents will be hearing about this.
the shortest guy is he's more of a shooty type person, and he's got pistols. The other guy actually has
Okay.
like a grenade launcher.
Oh, I do like explosives.
Out, damn spot. Lady Macbeth didn't have to deal with this.
She probably did.
No, glitter's worse than ghost blood.
So
I'll go with the demolitions guy.
demolitions? Okay, Valentino it is.
Okay, how
What if
much?
it was ghost glitter?
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's fairy. Never mind.
No, go on, Sarah. Finish that. I want to
How
see what you
much?
think.
How much experience do we
alright.
get?
Experience. So that was
His
stupid.
birthday.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Birthday, which means Irving will get 600 experience, and everyone else will get 300. No.
Oh,
How does you're an ascension? So how's 600 sound?
okay.
We didn't quite get to do everything I wanted to do today.
So,
I'm so sorry.
that would be 16-1.
Yep.
I thought I was trying to impress Cornelius.
By
Well-
turning that into a debacle.
I'll tell you one thing. The general impression that you're hearing from the crowd is that those Gnosis Raptors are really losing their touch. And
Yeah.
after a disaster like this, they don't think they're even going to be allowed here anymore.
Well, I promised Cornelius I'd ruin their reputation.
Well, you
I did
fucking
not
did
promise
that.
they would die.
Oh,
Did I
if
ever actually say that they would die?
if any of you guys want, instead of Erdebaran or any of those folks, you can take Cornelius, the resident. Oh well, no, I guess
should
I
probably
will.
play
him. Send a
I'll
mortal
hold on
man.
to him.
Hey, Esso,
Send a mortal man to kill
Yeah.
them. God damn it.
you want to go in on Secret Tongue Throne Agent and be way cooler than everybody else?
What?
Screw you.
Because that's
man.
what we need. We need two
Secret
different
tongues,
secret
don't it?
tongues.
It means you guys will have a secret language that only you two will understand, and maybe.
We'll use all
Yeah,
sorts of
literally.
normal slang. It'll be way cool.
And every time you try and use it to talk in front of Reckenbach, he's just like,
Damn kids and your
I know
hip
what you're
hop
saying.
ebonics.
Yeah, you see, this is why you just don't talk in front of the people that you want to, like, keep secrets from.
Yeah.
Especially because I might have polyglot.
Yeah, I'm totally not for, like, secret languages.
I am.
Cool. I'll
Maul
just,
is a huge hypocrite. Know that right now.
well,
He's a dirty fucking hypocrite.
Yes, we've known that.
Ciphers, the best way to do, like, secret codes is in a way that doesn't draw attention to the fact that you're keeping secrets.
Okay, I'm going to go. I have to try and get this damn glitter off my hands. Good night, guys. Happy
Good night.
birthday to me.
Happy
I'm
birthday
so
to you.
Bye.
Happy
Happy
birthday
sorry.
to you.
Shut up.
You guys have a great night. I'm gonna end the
Thanks.
broadcast on this thing
Yeah,
that happened.
I had a great time, guys.
Night,
And-
Sarah.
That's
I
good.
can't wait to hear this recording.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hell of a recording. Thank you for joining us, Ben and Jeff. Hope to see you
Welcome
next
to the
week.
group. We
was
love you.
fun.
There's probably gonna be a lot more of that.
Wait.